Serving fans throughout the Midwest and even more around the world, this is the Show Me Sports Network. The following is an exclusive broadcast property presentation of the Show Me Sports Network and is a high-fidelity, all-digital broadcast. This broadcast is copyright by the Show Me Sports Network for the private use of our audience. Any other use of this broadcast without the Show Me Sports Network's written consent is prohibited.
Sports Network broadcast crew is ready in the Doc and Norm Direct broadcast booth. Exclusive pregame coverage of Jefferson City Renegades baseball is brought to you by Animal Medical Center of Jefferson City, Avon with Michelle Carty, Boone County Journal, Centurion Cares, Christopher Scott, Farmers Insurance, Doc and Norm Direct, Eddie Goodell Society, Han Custom Laser Engraving, LLC, Hoslog Landscaping and Design, Last Sentinel Firearms, Retrieving Freedom, River Oak Christian Academy, Sawdust Studios, State Tech of Missouri, and Walk Off Wood Bat Company. The excitement is building in the stands, and the tension is rising in the dugout as first pitch is just around the corner. You're listening to exclusive coverage of Jefferson City Renegades baseball on the Renegades Radio Network and the Show Me Sports Network. Now let's go live to the field to the Doc and Norm Direct broadcast booth.
And a very pleasant good evening, everyone. Blake Gazaway here with you, is joined by Ben Schmidt, at least in our pregame show. I know you've got some duties to take care of once the game gets underway, but glad to have you on board here for our pregame show.
Absolutely.
We are just a little over 10 minutes away, actually just about 15 minutes away from Renegades baseball getting underway, as finally we get to see a different opponent. Seems like we've played the Bombers, the Outlaws, pretty much every game this season, but tonight the Nevada Griffons are here at historic Ernie Vivian Field, and it's been a, I guess the best way I could word it, it's been a long season so far for the Griffons, but they're here ready to play, and they're a little understaffed. I shouldn't say understaffed, underplayered, I guess I should say.
That's probably the best way to put it for a team that has had to deal with injuries and just the roster has not been completed to the way that they would like, and it's left to where if you look at the roster the way it stands today, they've only got one left-handed pitcher and only 5 or 6 righties on the roster, so they're short just about everywhere, and they're certainly reeling right now as well when you look at their record. I mean, 4-11, lost 6 in a row, and that's got to be tough in that clubhouse, tough in that dugout right now. And for the Renegades, looking at the team that Nevada is facing tonight, you just hope that the Renegades can take advantage of that, because the only consistent thing for Jefferson City this year has been the inconsistency. It seems like whenever they're going to start to get something going, the offense falls flat or the pitching can't find its way. And right all season long, they're hovering right around that 500 mark, and they just can't get over the hump. They won 2 in a row to pull within one game of 500 and then come back last night and lose a game where they give up a couple runs late. So it's just finding some sort of consistency, getting on a roll, and you got back-to-back games against a Nevada team that's lost 6 in a row to potentially take advantage of.
Yeah, especially for the Renegades. They've struggled playing at home here at historic Ernie Vivian Field. They've done well on the road, but playing at home has been a different story. I know after last night's game, as you indicated, they lost 6-4, but they're 0-3 at home on Wednesday nights, and they've still got 2 more Wednesday night home games this season. So it's been a struggle here in the confines of historic Ernie Vivian Field. But as you said, for the Griffons, they enter with a record of 4-14 on the season. Now, 4 of those losses did come by way of a forfeit, as the Griffons did not make the trip to Iowa to take on the 2 teams there with Des Moines, and also for the Merchants, the Carroll Merchants, and then the Des Moines Peak Prospects. They were unable to make that trip and forfeited both of those games. Mostly, as you said, due to just a short bench and not enough players.
Yeah, and it was really about this point last week, it was kind of like, well, how much longer is this season going to be able to continue to go on for Nevada? So at the very least, I know they're not playing winning baseball, but you have to look at it from the league-wide. It's better when every team is on the field, and just the fact they were able to make this trip, because it's, about a 2.5-hour drive up here to Jefferson City. So the fact that they're here is just a good sign in of itself, and they're still scoring some runs. I know if you look at their game last night against Sedalia, they did lose in a heartbreaking fashion, but they still put up 10 runs. So if you want to look on the bright side, that's something I think they can take with them. And especially, like you said, a Renegades team that has had trouble scoring runs at home, if you're Nevada, you have to think, okay, maybe if we can jump out to an early lead here. I know we're understaffed on the pitching side, but if Nevada can put up a couple runs early, which they have been somewhat able to do, you have to think in their minds that that's something that they could maybe build a little bit of momentum off of. But the Renegades, in terms of offense, seem to alternate from shutout to good performance. So, I mean, if that path continues, they did put up 4 runs last night, but you have to think maybe a little bit of a bigger output is coming. And looking at the Renegades offense, I would love to highlight Adonis Forte at the top of the lineup, someone who has really been getting it done since he joined the team, and I expect that to continue. It's pretty much every time he's been in the lineup, you see him in that leadoff spot, and that's led to all the way over a 400 average, hitting 417. He's got work done. I think 2 nights ago into Daly, he went 4 for 4 and reached base 5 times from the top of the lineup. So that's going to be, I think, one of the keys, especially when looking at the Renegades starting lineup tonight, which I know you get to. You're not going to have Ross Lovich or Jackson Lovich, 2 guys who have been in the starting lineup pretty much every night, at least for the past week or so. Neither of them are playing, so as the lineup shifts around a little bit, you're going to look to someone like Forte at the top and even Ty Wilmsmeyer in the 2 spot in center field. So that's a couple guys who I think will be incredibly key to the Renegades offense tonight.
Right, and you're absolutely right on that. With the Griffons game last night, they were playing at home in Nevada, taking on the Sedalia Bombers. They had a 10-0 lead going into the 5th inning, and they were unable to close it out and ended up giving up 11 runs. They scored 4 runs in the 3rd, 6 in the 4th. However, then the Bombers got their act together. They scored 4 in the 7th, 4 in the 8th, and 3 in the 9th to win it by a final of 11-10. Both teams having 9 hits, both teams committing 1 error. So, you know, it's kind of the, what would I say, MO of sorts that you see sometimes in the Mink League, and not just the Mink League, but in baseball, sometimes in general, and summer collegiate baseball, in that they had a good, strong performance there to start the game, and then their pitching just kind of fell off after that, which is unfortunate. You know, but as much as growing up in Nevada and the Griffons are dear to my heart, that's an experience that, you know, all the teams face. So it's just part of baseball, just part of what it takes and what happens. So we've experienced it ourselves as Renegades. So, you know, it's just part of how it goes. So they're as we said, though, they're trying to put it back together, trying to get out here. Last I looked, there was only 14 players on their roster at one point. And that doesn't sound alarming, maybe offhand, but I know they've got some injuries, so that 14 is depleted even lower. But they made the trip here to Jefferson City. They're ready to play, and we'll see that here in about 10 minutes, as a little under 10 minutes as the game gets its first pitch underway. I think you kind of hit on it. Both teams really looking for probably the same thing in their game success, is that it's going to be who can get out to an early lead. We've seen that for the Renegades, if they can get out to an early lead, that will carry them on. And same with Nevada. If they can get out to that early lead, minus last night's game, it seems like that takes them pretty far as well.
Yeah, and I think keeping the pressure applied too, and you wouldn't think that's something you would have to say, especially in Nevada's case. You'd think a 10-0 lead would be enough to hold up. I mean, 10-0 after 4, that's something where you're getting pretty close to run rule territory just a couple innings on after that. But like you said, get their lead, and then on top of that, keep applying pressure. There has been a couple games where the Renegades are still able to squeak it out, but jumped out to lead early, and then offense kind of went dormant, and we're sitting there in the 8th inning where after a couple innings you thought the Renegades were going to run away with it, and then we're sitting there later stages in the ball game, and the other team has kind of crept back into it in a game that you thought was going to be put away early. And I think one way to put games away, especially if you look at the Renegades, here at home, they have not been able to hit the home run ball, and if you don't need home runs to win games, but if you can take one out over the wall, whether it's in left field, right field, or center, that is one way to consistently apply pressure. And looking at these Renegades hitters, there's only 4 on this stat sheet, Renegades, all year long that have hit home runs, and Ross Lovich, I can guarantee all 3 of his home runs that he's hit all come on the road. Levi Mazlowski, his 1 home run came on the road. The other 2, Gorling, and the other one that hit the home run was Nolan Drill. I can't say whether those 2 were at home, but when you look at the fact that this team has only hit 6 home runs, and I know for sure at least 4 of them came on the road, I think it'd be something not only to help the Renegades, but to get the fans into it if they'd be able to take one out over the wall here at Vivian Field.
Yeah, you're absolutely right on that. It has been a tough park, and if we've seen one ball that has gone to the warning track or the wall but not left the park, we've seen easily about 5 or 6 dozen that we've had. It's just, for some reason this year, the balls are just not traveling out of the ballpark like they have in previous seasons for for the Renegades, which is unfortunate.
Yeah, and it's despite the fact that they haven't had the ball travel and get out over the fence, you have to give them some credit because they're still doing enough to score runs. I mean, they're hitting balls on a line. Some are finding gaps, others aren't. And like I said, you don't have to hit home runs to win games, but I think if you're a team that already has a lead facing an opposing pitcher like we're going to see tonight in Nevada or a couple of nights ago with Sedalia, hitting the home run ball, I think, only continues to demoralize them. Going back to the game against the Bombers on Tuesday night, Renegades jumped out to a 3-0 lead after one, and then heading to the second, hit a 3-run homer, and that does, I think, a lot more than maybe a couple of singles where you score a couple runs, where that Sedalia pitcher at the time was really feeling it after it already given up the runs in the first and then comes back out and gives up a home run. So when the ball flies, I think it adds just a little bit more of a demoralizing aspect to the opposing team than, let's say, one that just gets out of the infield. It still means the same in terms of runs, but I think in the mind of a pitcher, hard contact is just a little bit worse.
You're absolutely right on that. And one thing, too, tonight is it's really a rather cool night here at the ballpark. It's not it's a nice little breeze blowing through as well that we can feel. So that I think will maybe help the ball travel a little bit, and maybe we have a chance to see some balls leave the park, I should say. But either way, the Renegades trying to get back in the win column for the Griffons. They're also trying to get back under the win column as well. And these two teams are going to battle tonight. Then they're going to battle tomorrow. They're going to battle tomorrow night too.
Yeah, and the Renegades, you mentioned those two games tonight and tomorrow. They're about to enter a stretch of a lot of games, especially originally had 2 off days scheduled next week, but now one of them is a makeup game with St. Joe. So you've got 4 more games here in a row. You've got tonight, tomorrow, and then Saturday, Sunday at home. You go from 2 off days to 1, and then after that, you're going to play, I think, another 5 or 6 in a row after that. So it's a schedule that's going to contain a lot of trips to the yard, a lot of late nights, but it's also an opportunity to really get on a roll. And I can guarantee you, let's say they take these next couple against Nevada and then maybe take one over the weekend against Sedalia or St. Joe. That's something momentum you can really build off of, especially when you're going to make a pretty long road trip to Clarinda next week and then have a bunch of home games in a row after that, a bunch of double headers in the first week or so of July. So even though it's a lot of games in a row, I think if you can get this first part of it started with some wins, that could really carry you through what is going to be there's going to be some sore bodies, some late nights arriving back in Jefferson City, but it's a whole lot better when you're coming back with a win.
You're absolutely right on that. So we'll take a look at our starting lineups now. As enjoyed visiting with you here, Ben. I know here pretty quick like you'll exit as you've got some commitments to do for the game here. So it's guys have been doing a great job with the activities and stuff here between innings. So for the Nevada Griffons, who sit at 4-14 on the season, they're going to lead off at second base will be Caleb Chance. Batting second at first base will be Seth Gray. Playing at third base, batting third will be Jason Snyder. Batting fourth, right fielder Andrew Pickening. Designated hitter batting fifth will be Luke Piazza. Shortstop batting sixth, Connor Culp. Catcher batting seventh, Grant Noakes. Left fielder batting eighth will be Jacob Strobel. And batting ninth will be center fielder Mo De Leon. And then on the mound will be number 23, Jonah Sabaria. As for the Renegades, as they will start, designated hitter number 18, Adonis Forte. Batting second will be center fielder Ty Wilmsmeyer. Catching, batting third will be TJ Rockerbomber. Batting fourth, playing third base will be Luke Fuller. Batting fifth, first baseman Carter Gorley. Left fielder batting sixth is Cole Wagner. Batting seventh, shortstop Colby Ott. Right fielder batting eighth will be Brennan Perkins. Batting nine will be Ian Knopf at second base. And pitching on the mound will be Colin Damel, as Damel will get the start here for tonight's game. As I love the national anthem here, so we're going to take a quick break. You're listening to exclusive coverage of Renegades baseball from the Doc and Norm Direct broadcast booth here on the Show Me Sports Network.
Serving the capital city and the surrounding area for 70 years, Animal Medical Center strives to provide the best possible medical service for your pet in a caring atmosphere. To promote quality healing and preventative care in a fear-free environment, Animal Medical Center of Jefferson City is a full-service veterinary hospital. Whether your pet has fur, feathers, or scales, Dr. Greg Boyer and Dr. Kayla Terry have the experience and expertise to treat complex medical conditions, as well as providing annual well checks and vaccinations. Animal Medical Center of Jefferson City is the only veterinary hospital in the capital city accredited by the American Animal Hospital Association. To schedule an appointment, call the team at Animal Medical Center of Jefferson City at 573-636-4626.
Running out of some of your favorite Avon products and haven't seen an Avon brochure in quite some time? No need to worry. Avon Independent Sales Representative Michelle Carty can help with your Skin So Soft makeup, jewelry, fragrance, and skincare needs. Avon now carries cleaning supplies, clothing, daily essentials, and several small LG electronic items. You now have the opportunity to shop online 24/7 and have your order shipped directly to your front door by shopping with Michelle at mcarty.avonrepresentative.com or find her on Facebook by searching Avon Carty.
At the Boone County Journal, we're with you all the way. We know that you're more than just a subscriber. You're an employer, you're a parent, you're a neighbor. Most importantly, you're a community member. It's our goal to provide you with the latest news, sports, opinions, obituaries, classifieds, and more to keep you informed about your community. To find out more about the Boone County Journal or to subscribe, call 573-657-2334 or visit bocojoe.com. The Boone County Journal. We're with you all the way.
Nice job of the national anthem being performed here at the ballpark as youngster came here, did a great job performing that as we are getting our first pitch, ceremonial first pitch I should say. That was a pretty good pitch straight down central. And we will have cleaning of home plate with the largest toothbrush here in the Midwest. As that's sponsored by Southwest Dental Care. As don't forget, Doc and Norm, go riding with them as they're Mid-Missouri's leader in premier group travel. Group sizes of 1 to 100 or beyond, they do it all. Doc and Norm Direct is the official transportation provider of the Renegades. They get us to all of our road games safely, efficiently. Most importantly, they get us there in style. To book your spot for your next adventure, call them at 573-256-1991. Or you can email them reservations at moexpress.com. So as we said, the Renegades trying to better their record a little bit as they enter at 4-14. For the Renegades, they sit at 6-8. They're also trying to get back on the win column as they lost last night. A game that they had the lead several times, but end up dropping to the Chillicothe Mudcats by a score of 6-4 as Colin Damel on the mound for the Renegades. He's a returner from last year. As Damel, a 6'3", 200-pound sophomore right-handed pitcher. He's from Overland Park, Kansas. He plays at Emporia State is where he pitches. He played last year for the Renegades, was a position player, spent a lot of time at short and at second base, primarily at short. And then he spent the second half of the season pitching for the Renegades. Did quite well, and then that's what he's been brought in this year as a pitcher. So glad to have him back as he's had several starts here. I can find my stat sheet here. I'll get my act together here in a minute. As he's got 3 appearances. He's pitched 10 innings, given up 3 hits, 3 walks. He's given up a double and had 17 strikeouts that he has issued. He's faced 33 batters. So he's doing pretty good right now. Has a couple hit by pitch. So that is a pretty good stat line for him to come into the game here this evening. And this will be second baseman Caleb Chance. He will lead off. Then it'll be first baseman Seth Gray, and then third baseman Jason Schneider. And hopefully you're enjoying tonight's broadcast here on the Show Me Sports Network. Blake Gazaway here with you from the Doc and Norm Direct broadcast booth. We're glad you're tuned in. Whether you're listening via our Show Me Sports Network app or media center, however you're listening, we're just glad you're tuned in. First offering will be on its way. There's going to be a bouncing ball. It's going to be taken at third by Fuller. Throw to first is into the dugout, so that is not how the Renegades wanted to start the game off. As Chance will be standing at second base now. So that goes as an E5. So now this will be first baseman Seth Gray. So that'll be a runner on second base. Gray will step in. Again, the Nevada Griffons short on the bench, but they are out here playing baseball. That's what baseball is all about sometimes. Big swing and a miss for strike one, so Damo will be heading the count. And no balls in one strike. Good contingent of fans have made their way out to the ballpark here. Several have traveled from Nevada. See a few faces I recognize from Nevada, so glad they've made the trek up here to Jefferson City. It's a beautiful night here at the ballpark. It's going to keep getting even nicer as the night goes on. Damo will check the runner at second. That pitch in the dirt. Rocker Bomber gets over, stops that. So he'll go retrieve his mask as he gets the start behind home plate here this evening. Him and Hirschler alternating behind home plate. Game or two, then they switch. Game or two, switch back. So both of them doing a fine job behind home plate. So Damo will look back in. He'll get the sign. 1 ball, 1 strike count. Next pitch, that one's going to be a ball. Hit on the money. Trying to get a double play, but cannot do so as Gray is going to be out as he lines it to Ott. Had to take about half a step. So that is out, number 1. That'll also be third baseman Jackson Snyder. He'll step in with 1 on and 1 out. Here as we play in the top of the first inning. Also good to see Mike Harbert, the voice of the Nevada Griffons. Also the voice of the Nevada Tigers and Lady Tigers. He is a mentor of mine, somebody that's known me my whole life. Also has been a former employee of his. Got me my start in the broadcast world, so think very highly of him. So got to catch up with him before the game. As first pitch, that'll be on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. So Damo will be heading the count. And no balls in 1 strike. And runner on second base, that's Chance. He reached second, courtesy of an E5. 0-1 offering on its way. That one, same spot, strike 2. So Snyder will be down in the count at 0-2. So Damo again looking back in. Long look in. So he'll get the sign. 0-2 offering on its way. There's going to be a bouncing ball. It'll be off the glove of Damo. And they will not be able to get it out there. Tom rule that an error, or so that goes check with our official scorekeeper. So Tom says it's an infield hit, so that's what we put down in the scorebook. So now it'll be runners on first and third with 1 out here. As now this will be right fielder Pickering. This is Andrew. Takes a big swing and a miss there for strike number 1. And hopefully you're enjoying tonight's broadcast here on the Show Me Sports Network. Blake Gazaway with you from the Doc and Norm Direct broadcast booth. Bringing you games between myself and Ben Schmidt. Bringing you games all season long here on the Show Me Sports Network, official home of Renegades Baseball and the Renegades Radio Network. 0-1 offering. That one down central, called strike 2. Again, 0-2 offering will be forthcoming. Pickering at bat, that one inside. That'll make it 1 ball, 2 strikes. This batter and the one before, Damo got him to an 0-2 count. So 1 ball and 2 strikes. And 1 out here, runners on the corners. These two teams match up again tomorrow night in Nevada. Be free ice cream at the ballpark is what I've heard. There's going to be a ball that's going to be hit foul down the third base line. That would have been trouble if that thing didn't quite curve as much as it did to the left. Again, 1 ball, 2 strike. Damel looking to get the second out here. Trying to work around having runners on the corners. Now he'll throw over to first base. Just threw it into the dugout, so that will score a run. There apparently is a big bullseye we can't see down there in the Griffons dugout that has issued a couple of baseballs over there. So Chance will score. Give the Griffons a 1-0 lead. So it'll be a runner on second base now as the Griffons lead by a score of 1-0. Damel will look back in. 1-2 offering. That one down central, called strike 2. So first strikeout of the game for Damel. Jack Matashak brings out a new supply of baseballs for the home plate umpire. This is designated hitter Luke Piazza. Piazza will step back in. Again, a left-handed batter. I could be telling you guys the information on these. Forgot I had a roster. It's been a little rough this year getting some of these rosters on these teams. Piazza plays at UC Davis, a freshman left-handed batter, right-handed thrower, a 6'2", 200-pound player. That one down central, called strike 1. He is from Simi Valley, California. So Damel will look back in. So no balls and 1 strike. In 2 outs here, runner on second base. Next pitch, that one down central, called strike 2. So Damel has had 3 back-to-back-to-back batters that he has taken the first 2 pitches to 0-2. So no balls and 2 strikes. See, Rowdy has made his way back to the ballpark. So Damel will look back in. He'll check the runner at second. A couple look-ins there. That one downstairs and low. Evens the count to 1 ball and 2 strikes. Well, there's a little youngster fan here that just does not want anything to do with Rowdy. She's leaning back as far away as she can in her dad's arms. So 1 ball, 2 strikes. Damel will shake off a couple signs, and he'll step off. So him and Rocker Bomber unable to get on the same page. So he'll look back in. Again, 1-0 score in favor of the Griffons. 1 ball, 2 strike count. There's going to be a bouncing ball, as that'll be taken at shortstop by Ott. He'll throw to first. And time to get out number 3. That goes as a 6-3 out. However, 1 run was scored. So the Griffons lead by a score of 1-0. We'll take a quick break and be back as you're listening to exclusive coverage of Renegades baseball here on the Show Me Sports Network.
At Centurion Cares, for more than 3 decades, their focus has been on exceeding customer expectations for contact center software solutions. Their innovative communication solutions include utility interactive voice response software that allows for smart communication features that let your utility deliver superior customer service 24/7. They also provide other streamlined services like automatic call distribution, automated customer callback, reporting, and quality assurance. To find out more about how Centurion Cares can help your business, call them at 727-421-5300 or look them up online at centurioncares.com. Centurion Cares, innovative communication solutions.
When things come out of left field, having a game plan matters. Farmers Insurance has over 90 years of experience helping people play through every stage of the game. We've seen almost everything, so we know how to cover almost anything. Talk to Farmers Agent Christopher Scott at 573-896-0131 to see how I can help you stay in the game. That's Christopher Scott at 573-896-0131.
We are farmers. Bum, ba-dum, bum, 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 bum.
Underwritten by Farmers Truck Fire Insurance Exchanges and Affiliates. Products not available in every state.
We go to the bottom of the first inning. Griffons take a 1-0 lead in the top half of the inning. First time we've seen the Renegades come to bat here as they'll lead off the game with designated hitter and Adonis Forte. Forte, 5'11", 185-pound freshman. He's a left-handed batter, right-handed thrower from Omaha, Nebraska, plays at Rockhurst. So Forte will lead off the inning here. As we talked with Ben Schmidt in the pregame show, he's hitting a 417 clip. I can't remember, but it's over 400. First offering to him, missed everybody, back to the backstop. So it'll be 1 ball, no strikes, as Ty Wilmsmeyer has to go track down that baseball. That one downstairs and inside. That one also gets away from the catcher. So that'll be 2 balls and no strikes. So Sarabia on the mound for the Griffons. Jonas Sarabia, Southeast Missouri State, right-hander, 6'3", 185-pound. That one pops out of the catcher's glove. That makes it 3-0. Sarabia, a Columbia, Missouri native. Next pitch. That one catches the outside part of the plate, makes it 3 balls and 1 strike. That one misses there as we have a special broadcaster here on the air today.
Hi.
Oh, you got to talk louder than that.
For the Renegades,
What?
from Springfield, Missouri.
So Adonis Forte is issued a free pass, as this will be center fielder Ty Wilmsmeyer. As Wilmsmeyer, 6'1", 185-pound junior from Springfield, Missouri, plays at Mizzou. He's right-hander across the board. So Wilmsmeyer will step in here with 1 on, nobody out. First pitch to him down central, called strike 1. Claire, you want to give a shout out to anybody listening? You think your mom's listening?
I have no idea.
You have no idea if she's listening?
The what?
There's a throwback to first base. Forte back safely. I know she listens, running your brothers around pretty regular this summer, and
My brothers are at their baseball game.
they're at their baseball games. That one upstairs evens the count, 1 ball, 1 strike.
My mom has to watch them since.
Yeah, it's kind of important to watch your kids at their events. So 1 ball, 1 strike here. And next pitch on its way, that one upstairs. That'll make it 2 balls and 1 strike. So that was close. She's almost listening. Joe back there on the PA is trying to channel some
Okay, so
intergalactic
now
stuff.
it's going crazy.
Another throwback to first base. Forte back safely. Joe trying to channel the aliens that are out there.
Yeah, he's trying to get this stuff from Bloober Space.
So 2 balls and 1 strike here. Next pitch on its way. Wilmsmeyer's going to rip that into left field as Forte will be given the stop sign as he will go back to second base. So Wilmsmeyer has a leadoff single. So now it'll be runners at first and second with nobody out here, as this will be catcher TJ Rockerbomber. Rockerbomber, a 5'10", 185-pound freshman from Hermann, Missouri. Plays at Emporia State. Left-handed batter, right-handed thrower.
Crazy.
How's Rockerbomber been doing behind home plate?
I think pretty good.
Good answer. So it'll be 2 on with nobody out here as the Renegades trying to get that run back they gave up in the top of the first. That one is low, ball 1. As we said, beautiful night here at the ballpark. It's cooled off. Much different than some of the games we've had. So Robbie will check the runner at second twice. That pitch upstairs and outside.
Because usually it's humid.
It is usually very humid, and on Saturday it's supposed to be, I think, 105 degrees, so it's going to be very hot.
Like she's on.
You can say hi to her.
Hi. I'll do it in a little bit, okay?
Sarabia down in the count, 2 balls, no strikes. In the on-deck circle will be Luke Fuller, the third baseman for the Renegades. So 2 on, nobody out here. Next offering, that one's going to be a ball hit into the air as the shortstop will go to the edge of the grass, still going back. He'll drop the ball, but they're going to rule an infield fly rule.
Just stay awake for the rest of the game, okay? Then when you go home, you can take a large nap.
So this will be Luke Fuller, the third baseman. As Fuller, 6'1", 200-pound freshman. He's from Chesterfield, Missouri. Right-hander across the board, plays at Drury.
I think he's going to do great.
And he needs a little pick-me-up after.
I think he's going to send all of them home.
That'd be okay. So first pitch in there called strike 1. He had a little miscue on the top half of the inning where he threw a ball from third base into the dugout of the Griffons. No balls and 1 strike. So Robbie is next offering that one over everybody's head. Pops out of the glove. Everybody will advance a base.
Yeah. Now we just need someone on first and the bases are loaded.
That's right. So that ball gets past the catcher, gives everybody a chance to move forward another base. So now runners at second and third with 1 out here. 1-1 offering. That one's going to be a bouncing ball. It's going to be foul.
Foul.
That was down the first base line. It was within millimeters of being fair, which would have scored both runs.
I don't think he's going to get struck out. I think he's going to hit home run.
Yeah, I hope he hits it somewhere.
It'd
be okay if he does that same thing, but make it fair.
Yeah, but what?
Hey, it's okay. That one's going to be fouled off.
Another foul. Sorry. He tried his best.
So it'll be 1 ball, 2 strike count. Again, 1 out. Claire, you had summer school today?
Yeah.
What did you learn about? Tell me you learned about worms?
Yeah.
What did you learn about worms?
About like their slime and why they come up when the rain comes down and why they don't stay up while the sun's out.
Those are all good things to know about worms. That pitch misses, evens the count, 2 balls, 2 strikes. I know they work good to go fishing with. 2-2 offering. That one misses.
This is a fun fact. Do you know that if you cut a worm in half, it just grows back?
I did not know that, but that is good to know. Unless I put it on a hook and a fish eats it, then he's probably not going to grow back.
If it gets eaten.
That payoff pitch, that one's going to be hit up the middle. Shortstop will glove. Throw to first to get the out there, but the run scores.
Safe.
So we are tied at 1 apiece.
Yeah. Now we just need someone to get this person on base to get him to home. So if they get him to home, we'll be over the top.
So now batting, this will be Carter Gorling batting now.
I think Carter's going to do great.
He's 6'3", 200-pound freshman from the Woodland, Texas. Plays at Colorado Mines. He's going to hit a ball hit well into center field. Center fielder going back on it. He'll make the grab at the warning track for out number 3. Thought he gave it a ride, and he did. Just couldn't get it to leave the ballpark. But the good news is the Renegades have tied it up. They did. They did their best. They tied up at 1 apiece. So we'll go to the top of the second inning as you're listening to exclusive coverage of Renegades baseball here on the Show Me Sports Network. Last Sentinel Firearms is your federally licensed and registered Type 7 FFL manufacturer dealer in Missouri, providing quality products to all types of sports enthusiasts, law enforcement, and individuals across the nation. Orders are currently being fulfilled, offering custom-built pistols and rifles from the AR platform made right here in Missouri. Visit their website at lastsentinelfirearms.com or call them at 417-684-7202 to find out what they've got for you. Last Sentinel Firearms, you are your last line of defense.
MoX Dock and Norm Direct is back better than ever. Much more than your #1 ground shuttle transportation service to St. Louis Airport. Yes! MoX Dock and Norm Direct is Mid-Missouri's leader in premier group travel. Sporting events, concerts, wedding receptions, the lake, winery trips, Branson, plaza shopping, reunions, pub crawls. Group sizes from 1 to 100 or beyond. We do it all. Remember, we want you to ride MoX Dock and Norm Direct.
We go to the top of the second inning as it'll be batters 6, 7, and 8 come to plate. This will be Connor Gulp, the shortstop. As for Connor, he's not on the roster, so he is a late addition. As we said, 14 were on the roster at one point for the Griffons, so they have a short bench, but still trying to make a go of this season. So Damel, again, right-handed pitcher on the mound, getting the start for the Renegades. That one fouled off. That'll be strike one.
I like how Rowdy's just standing there, just chillaxing.
He's just chillaxing over there?
Yeah, I like Rowdy chillaxing over there.
Well, you know, he's been missing a few days, so I don't know where he was at, but
Yeah, probably went to the carnival in California.
California the state or California the town?
I have no idea.
0-1 offering that one a little upstairs. Evens the count. 1 ball and 1 strike. The sun peeking out a little bit here, and I wish it would go back away. It was very nice when it was not.
Yeah, now it's shining in my eyes.
No. So 1 ball, 1 strike. Next pitch from Damel. That one downstairs. So that'll make it 2 balls and 1 strike.
Well, Ashley, why'd you ask me why did I not bring sunglasses? I have no idea.
That might be something.
It's neither of our problems.
You know what? How about you ask your mom, since she's listening, if she can pick you up a pair on the way in?
She's in Calamba.
Well, she's going to be here at some point, I think.
No.
That one upstairs.
She's not going to be here.
She's not going to be here? Well,
no.
Glad she can listen to the broadcast.
Well, duh.
Yeah, that sun, maybe it's just because we were spoiled with it being gone, but it's a little brutal right now. So 3 balls and 1 strike here as Damel will look back in and get the sign. 3-1 offering, swung on and missed. We'll go full.
Earlier, it was like sprinkling. Now it's just like sunny.
How well do you know your states? What state's this one?
California.
Yep, California. That one.
What's this one?
That one misses.
What's this one? Ooh, what's this one?
Yeah, I'm clicking them for you.
Hey, what are you doing?
See, Nebraska.
Oh, yeah. My grandma and grandpa are in Nebraska.
There's Denver.
Hey, Denver. We've been there before.
Got a listener in South Carolina.
South Carolina.
Oklahoma.
Oklahoma.
So hopefully you're enjoying tonight's broadcast here.
Yeah, we're just chilling.
As this will be the catcher, Grant Noakes. Will be up. He'll show bunt. He'll pull it back, take a ball. Noakes plays at Dawson Community College. He's a freshman there, right-handed batter and thrower, 5'10", 195-pounder. He's from Venice,
Now
Florida.
Rowdy's just standing there just looking at everybody.
He's just being friendly.
Well, yeah, but...
So 1 ball and no strikes. Again, runner on first base, no outs. That pitch, that one's going to be hit into the air, leaving the count at 1 ball, 1 strike. You're going to try your hand at play-by-play here? So you got to tell him what's calling.
Yep, it's just foul ball things. I got 2 last night.
So 1 ball and 1 strike.
Woo.
Damo will look back in. 1-1 offering. That one a bit upstairs. So that'll make it 2 balls and 1 strike.
I think today they're going to overcome their losing last night. And I think they're going to win.
I think that's a good plan.
I mean, it's good true.
So 2 balls and 1 strike. Damo will look over, check the runner at first. Now he'll toe the rubber. He'll get set. 2-1 offering on its way. That one's going to be a ball. Left.
Catch it.
Fielder coming in. Diving grab. They say, though, he did not hold on to the ball was Wagner. He made a diving try at it, but could not keep it in his glove.
Oh, jeez. He's like acting like something's wrong with his wrist. He's like,
hope not. He took a diving stab at it, but could not get that ball. Good thing we have our friends at Capital Laundry to keep the uniforms looking good, because he's got a little bit of grass stain on it. So
if they didn't have that, those would be really dirty, and we don't want to use our dryer or washer for that.
That's right. You guys have been doing the laundry for the team for a while. So now it'll be left fielder Jacob Strobel stepping in.
Yeah, time to make a change.
He's from Kansas Christian, goes to Kansas Christian. The sophomore there, right-hander across the board from Casey Moe. 5'11", 180-pounder for the Griffons.
Why are you talking about their pounds?
People like to know that. He'll show bunt. He'll lay it down. It goes foul. So
oh, yeah, that was out. That was definitely out of the line. Definitely.
So it'll be no balls and 1 strike.
Oh, dang it. His mask fell off.
Yeah, he took it off. He was running, chased that foul ball.
I missed you too, Michelle.
No balls and 1 strike. Again, nobody out here. 2 runners on. They're occupying first and second base. And tied at 1 apiece right now in the top of the 2nd inning. Damo will look back in.
My mom's listening.
He'll get the sign. He'll get set in just a minute after he stares the runner down. Strobel shows bunt. He'll lay it down. That one a little further. Damo will get it. He'll try to throw to first. That offline, that ends up down the baseline, and another run will score as he was falling back as he threw that.
The guy should have ran. If they ran, they could just throw it just like a motion. Ouch! Out you go. I'm hearing stuff in the background, but I can't hear the conversation.
So Tom says infield single.
Mo De Leon.
And an E1 scores the run. There are really no outs right now.
Yeah, that's just so disappointing.
So center fielder Mo De Leon steps in.
Don't worry, Ashley. Sometimes you never mess up. Sometimes you do.
That pitch out in there for strike 1. Well, De Leon will be down to the count at 0-1. He plays at Northeast Community College. He's a sophomore there, right-handed batter and thrower, 5'10", 180-pounder. He's from Santo Domingo, Dominican Republic. That's going to be a bouncing ball foul down the first base line. So
dang.
Damo will
The coach at first tried to catch it, but it couldn't take it.
Damo will be heading the count at 0-2. Still nobody out here. 1 run has been plated in the inning. So Damo will look back in. He is ahead in the count at 0-2. So runners on first and third. Runner's going to go to second. The bouncing ball, that's going to get into right field. It'll score another run. As now they'll again have runners first and third, throw into third. Under the tag safely. So a hit and run was on there.
3-1. Who do you think will win, Blake?
Well, we got a lot of baseball left to play.
For the Griffons, Caleb
So now we'll go back to the top of the lineup, as this will be Caleb Chance, the second baseman. So Mo De Leon gets credit for an RBI single. Again, runners will be at the corners. At first and third. So you enjoying summer school? You enjoying summer school?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Slime.
You only have, what, another week and a half left?
Just a week, I want to say. I don't know. Mom, if you're listening, tell me.
Well, you've had a busy, I know you've had a busy year. So you played softball, you had wrestling.
Yeah, I did wrestling, and I also, during like the fall time, I did some soccer. Yeah.
So multi-sport athlete here?
Not always.
Sure, you're a multi-sport athlete.
I didn't mean like always, like ALL ways.
There's going to be a ball that's going to get through into right field, so another run will score as runners will be on first and second now.
Did you understand me? Wait, did you understand me? I said I'm not AALL ways. I'm not always.
Now batting for Nevada.
Oh, jeez.
Seth Gray.
So now this will be Seth Gray stepping in. So we'll be 3 runs plated here in the top of the second inning. Again, 2 runs. Sorry, 2 runners on, rather. Damo will look back in. His next pitch. And one downstairs, ball 1.
Turns out Ashley likes the sticker behind his helmet, NG. Wonder what that stands for.
I got a good guess. Do you have any guesses?
No.
What about for the Nevada Griffons?
That makes sense.
It does make a lot of sense.
Or Nevada Griff.
So 1 ball, no strike count. And Damo will look back in. Next pitch. That one down central.
Oh, I think I know what it stands for. Nickname Griffons.
Might be. Could be.
Could be.
1 ball and 1 strike. As runners on first and second base, that's Chance at first, Haley on at second. Griffins leading by a score of 4-1. 1-1 offering from Damo on its way. That one misses low and outside, ball 1. Sorry, ball 2 rather. 2 balls and 1 strike. Then these 2 teams lock up tomorrow.
Yeah.
The game will be at Nevada, though.
Oh, so away. Away.
A 2-1 offering, that one sliced back, so we'll even it at 2 balls, 2 strikes. It's White Ember night at the ballpark tomorrow night, so White Ember sponsoring the ball game. They'll have free ice cream for everybody there. So.
Yep, that's Sunday night.
We have it Sunday night, but tomorrow night in Nevada they have free ice cream.
Oh, that's nice.
Yep, being sponsored by White Ember, so.
Yep, if you guys want it here at the Renegades field, you can.
There's going to be another bouncing ball. Gloves throw to third
Just
for
be
out
here
there.
at
Throw
Sunday
back
night.
to first. He's not in time. Damo got that ball back.
If you don't want to drive to Nevada to get ice cream, you could come here to Renegades Field to get some ice cream on Sunday night.
So it'll go down as a fielder's choice.
Jackson Schneider.
Yep, it's lots of ice cream upcoming.
Ice cream. Ice cream for ice cream. I like ice and also like cream, and I like ice cream.
This will be Jason Schneider, third baseman. He had a single. In the first inning, he's 1 for 1. So he will step back in. And swinging that bat around his waist, now he's set and ready. That first pitch to him, called strike 1.
Whenever I see the ice cream truck in the road, I'm like, ice cream.
I thought there were 2 outs in the inning, but still just 1 out.
Ashley, I don't know if you're watching the game or not.
I think there's just 1 out. So 1 offering, that one a little low, ball 1. I was hoping there was 2 outs.
I was hoping so we can get over with this inning and start to hit.
So 1 ball and 1 strike. Get one out here.
Woo. Ice cream. I just can't get out of my
I wrote
mind.
down it was the second out.
I just can't get out of my mind.
That one fouled off.
I can't get out of my mind. I can't get ice cream out of my mind. What do I do?
You can have your share on Sunday. Is Sunday at the ballpark is our ice cream socials. So.
Or you could go to Nevada to get it.
Yeah, it's Nevada though. They pronounce it differently than the state.
Nevada.
That's how I know growing up. How I know if people know where my hometown is been depending on how they say it.
I don't know where my hometown is. Yeah.
So 1 ball, 2 strike. That one's going to be hit in the air.
Oh,
It's going to go foul. It'll get out of play.
Someone should go get that. I'm not getting out foul balls tonight. At the whole season by myself, probably my first 5 balls I got by myself out of the whole Renegades lifetime.
Yeah, there's a lot of competition.
Oh yes, there's a lot of competition to get foul balls out there.
So 1 ball, 2 strike count. Time called.
At least now we have someone back to the Renegades.
That one in the dirt.
Good thing today we have someone new. Actually, not someone new. Someone that came back to the Renegades today. Really exciting. Michelle Carty.
Yep,
Hasn't been here a little while.
Yep, she's made her way out here. I think she's smart. She stays inside when it's so hot.
Yeah.
So Damo will look back in. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Again, 2 runners on. 1 out here as we play in the top of the 2nd inning. Griffons lead 4-1. That one's going to be another well-hit ball. That's going to get down in right field. They're going to put the stop sign up, so it'll be bases loaded.
Okay, bases loaded. Now we can get anyone out at any plate, at any plate, at any plate. I repeat, any plate.
You were right about that.
Yeah.
So bases loaded. 1 out here. This will be right fielder Andrew Pickering. He's 0 for 1 with the strikeout. So he will step in. So bases loaded here. Damel has to work out of the jam he's in with 1 out. Bases loaded, but as Claire pointed out, there's an out at any base, forced out. So that does help the situation, but still have work to do.
It's still good. 2 outs anyway.
There's going to be a ball lifted into center field.
Catch it.
Going back on it is
Boom,
Wilmsmeyer. He'll make the grab. He'll throw into home. It's cut off by Gorley, and the run will score.
We got, dang. If we go 1 more out, then we get to hit a couple home runs. Yeah. And then we should get 7. Is it? Oh yeah, it's 7 to home. Then 6 to home would be next inning. So
this will be Luke Piazza stepping in. He is the 9th batter, so the Griffons have batted around here in this frame.
Yep, we just have to get them out.
2 outs, 2 runners on. First pitch. That one upstairs, ball 1.
Yep.
1 ball and no strike here.
I literally can't tell baseball. I can tell softball, but not baseball.
Yeah, baseball's kind of like softball.
Yeah, not really.
Sure it is.
Softball has a short field.
It does.
Softball throws different.
Baseball
and softball throw different.
Into left field. Wagner coming in on it. He'll make the grab for out.
You guys want to talk about swabs? You guys want to talk about swabs?
I don't know if I want to know what that is.
No, I mean like con swabs, like con candy swabs.
Cotton balls?
Yeah, swabs.
Cotton swabs.
Yo,
we're going to take a quick break and be back as we talk about cotton swabs here in the break as you're listening to exclusive coverage of Renegades baseball here on the Show Me Sports Network.
Bye.
By the Eddie Goodell Society, Jefferson City Chapter 10, doing little things to make a big difference.
Want to make a big difference in your community? Be kind to others, drive safely, and put litter in its proper place.
Join us in celebrating Eddie Goodell's historic Major League appearance as a member of the St. Louis Browns by doing something nice for someone today.
Take a walk, Eddie.
Since 2018, Han Custom Laser Engraving LLC has been specializing in all things custom, using large format, high-powered lasers. With some of the most advanced technologies on the market, anything can become a canvas. This state-of-the-art system makes quick work of custom engraving on cups, glass, tile, wood, acrylic, metal, headstones with endless possibilities. They also offer custom one-of-a-kind signs that are sure to make your design stand out. Find them on Facebook at Han Custom Laser Engraving or call 573-489-8732 to find out more. Han Custom Laser Engraving LLC, a veteran-owned business.
We go to the. Leave that one up.
What? I don't know what to do.
Yeah, so leave that one up there. So we go to the bottom half of the frame here, as the Renegades now trail by a score.
I'm disappointed in my ring pop. My ring pop is melting. It's supposed to be hard, but it's soft. I'm so mad at my ring pop right now. It's not that hot. I mean, like, it's nicer than other games.
This is true.
So, I still don't get it. What are con swabs?
I think that's just a fancy way to say cotton ball.
Yeah, I don't care.
This will be batters 6, 7, and 8 coming to play here. This will be Cole Wagner. Wagner, 5'8", 170-pound freshman from Festus, Missouri, plays at Rockhurst University. Left-hander across the board. First one a ball, that one called strike one.
I think we're going to find the mystery of the swabs. The con swabs.
Offering that one ripped foul over the netting above the first base dugout where the Griffons are at.
Sometime we're going to figure out the secret about con swabs someday.
So 1 ball, 2 strike count. I think you should ask your teacher tomorrow.
I don't think Miss Bax knows anything about con swabs.
That one missed. Evens the count, 2 balls, 2 strikes. You should definitely ask her though tomorrow.
What? But I don't have summer school tomorrow.
Okay, then on Monday ask her.
You know this. Your daughter goes to summer school.
Yeah, but I forget what goes on. There's going to be a ball taken at
go,
second,
boom,
glove to first
out.
in time.
Oh, was that a safe or out?
He was out. Unfortunately, it goes as a 4-3 put out. Now this will be shortstop Colby Ott. As Ott steps in, he is from Festus, Missouri, plays at Jefferson College. He's 5'10", 180-pound freshman.
Blake.
Throws and bats right-handed.
Blake, we maybe get 2 outs, but we're still going to get 6 home runs. I know it.
Sounds good to me. So 5-1 lead for the Griffons right now. That one a little upstairs, ball 1.
Because today, I think yesterday I could tell the future. I mean today, because we were going to school. I guess the time exactly where we got there. Shoot, my mom was guessing we'd probably get there at 4:45, and I'm like, I think we're gonna get there at 7:45. I'm like, I think we're gonna get there at 7:43. By the time we got there, it was 7:43.
See in the future.
Yeah,
so
I'm
2 balls
Bruno.
and 1 strike.
I'm Bruno from Encanto.
1 out here. Next offering on its way to Ott. That one's going to be a ball hit in the air. Going back on it is a shortstop. He'll make the grab for out number 2.
Oh, Blake. I think I know who I am. We don't talk about Bruno.
So this will be a right fielder and Brendan Perkins. As Perkins, 5'11", 195-pound sophomore. He's from Prairie Village, Kansas. He plays at Truman State, right-handed batter and thrower.
Boom, bada, boom, bada, boom, boom.
First pitch to him misses, ball 1.
I'm Claire.
Ian Nolf in the on-deck circle.
If you guys didn't know, if you guys did not hear me, I don't know. I'm Claire.
That one called on the inside part of the plate. Evens the count, 1 ball, 1 strike. He's playing baseball.
Well, duh.
That one's going to be fouled back.
The ball just looked like it was going to come right for my face.
So 1 ball, 2 strike count. Again, 2 out here as we play in the bottom of the second inning. Ashley Carty did not like my dad joke, but
what
we're doing. We're playing baseball out here.
What was the joke?
1-2 offering. That'll be slice foul. She asked what he was playing.
Foul.
Asked what he was playing tonight, and I said
baseball. That wasn't really a yeah. Renegades are really, the teams are really hitting over to like the side creek.
They are.
Jeez,
1 ball,
like,
2 strike count.
Up, and that's coming over our head.
A mile in the air, coming over as the first baseman. He'll camp under it. He'll make the grab for out number 3.
But at least now we're going to get outs.
So we will go to the top of the third inning. No runs, no hits, no errors. And nobody left on base as the side was retired. So we'll take a quick break and be back as you're listening to exclusive coverage of Renegades baseball here on the Show Me Sports Network.
Now we're going to talk
this
about
is Nick Hoslog, owner of Hoslog Landscape and Design. Every day, my highly trained team of experts works hard to give you the outdoor living area you've been dreaming of. By focusing solely on landscaping and hardscape construction, this has made us the preferred landscape and design company serving Jefferson City and the central Missouri area. Thank you for all your continued support in voting us as winners of the Reader's Choice Awards and Jefferson City's Best multiple years running. When you are ready to begin your dream outdoor project, call us at 573-301-9464 to schedule an estimate or visit hosloglandscape.com.
River Oak Christian Academy has been providing a strong biblical foundation and academic excellence within a Christian environment to students for more than 16 years. Located in Jefferson City, River Oak Christian Academy offers kinder prep through 7th grade with 8th grade to be added in the 2023-2024 school year. River Oak Christian Academy's primary goal is the discipleship of the next generation to impact the world for Christ. Average class sizes are just 16 students with a student body composed of families from over 30 area churches. Kinder prep offerings include 3 and 5 full-day sessions, with kindergarten offering a half-day and full-day programs. To find out more about River Oak Christian Academy, call them at 573-634-3983.
Peppa Pig! Peppa has a purple purse that went to a purple party.
What about Peppa Pig?
I said Peppa goes to a purple party in a purple palace. No, it was Peppa has a purple purse that went to a purple palace for a purple party.
Sounds good. That's a tongue teaser
with a purple
for sure.
grape.
So this will be batters 6, 7, and 8 come to plate. This will be Connor Culp will be the first one.
And Peppa has a purple grape.
That pitch misses, ball 1.
Huh?
So 1 ball, no strikes count.
Huh?
And time called.
Wait. Is her name Claire? What are you guys talking about? Is her name Claire? It sounds like someone saying my name. Oh, little me. Okay.
So Damel gets ball 2 there as he went to his mouth before he pitched. That one down central, called strike 1.
Okay, so strike. Now try to get strike 2 and strike 3, and then out.
So 2 balls, 1 strike. Again, the Griffons lead by a score of 5-1. 2-1 offering. That ball's going to be lifted into the air.
It's in.
In foul territory. And coming over, had the grab, but pops out of his glove, is Fuller.
This girl is on fire.
Both teams.
Yeah.
Both teams struggling to close the glove on some balls as both teams having one they caught popped out of the glove.
Yeah, I was just singing "Girl on Fire" because that's my friend Emerson's, her sister Lainey's walk-up song, and we heard it today.
So 2 balls and 2 strikes. Damel looks in. 2-2 offering. That one's going to be sliced foul.
Bam!
So it'll still stay at 2 balls, 2 strikes.
If Emerson was listening, I would totally give her a shout out. If you are listening, shout out to you.
Damel will toe the rubber again.
And for one, I get a shout out to Rowdy.
Rowdy doing a good job selling her 50-50 raffle tickets. 2-2 offering, that one inside. This upcoming pitch, the 7th pitch of the at-bat.
This is fun. I've never been talking on the air before.
Well, now you're a seasoned pro at it. So, full
Ashley
count
said I was natural.
at 3 balls and 2 strikes. That pitch, that one's going to be
better,
lifted,
huh?
hit a mile in the air to right field as Perkins going back on it. He'll make the grab for out number 1.
At least we have 1 out.
This will be catcher Grant Noakes stepping in.
Blake, would you rather have 1 out or no outs?
I'd rather have 3 outs.
I what? Oh, was it an option? I said 1 out or no outs.
Depends on if we were batting or fielding.
Fielding.
I'd rather have 3 outs if we're fielding.
I was talking about
So Noakes
it's
will
either
step
1
in
or
here.
0. Either 1 out or 0 outs. Which one?
So Damo will look back in. That
Ashley,
one, strike
I'm not
1.
talking about 3 outs. Ashley, I'm not talking about 3 outs. I'm talking about 1 out or 0 outs.
3.
Oh my gosh.
So no balls and 1 strike.
I mean, he is. He is a good dancer.
Next pitch on its way. That one bounces across home plate.
I agree with Ashley. Rowdy's a good dancer.
Evens the count of 1 ball, 1 strike. A 1-1 count. Damo will look back in. Again, his Renegades trail by a score of 5-1 as we play here in the top of the 3rd inning. That pitch called strike 2. 50-50 raffle going around. Rowdy just says ditto. So 1 ball, 2 strike count. Damo looks in. Next pitch, swung on and missed for out number 2. Noakes does a little pirouette there as he's headed to the dugout. Now this will be left fielder and Jacob Strobel.
Well, that's why she's name is Claire, because she's like me. Yeah, if your name's Claire. Yeah.
If your name's Claire, you have to be adorable.
I did not mean adorable. I thought you said
First pitch there, swung on and missed. I think you should join her down there and have a Claire dance party.
No. I don't even know if her name's spelled Claire.
0-1 offering. That one down central called strike 2.
I ain't gonna ask a 2-year-old.
I don't know how else you spell Claire.
I'm not asking him. I'm gonna keep my mouth shut.
How else do you spell Claire?
Oh yeah, it's CLAIR, CLAIR. A lot of ways.
I think you're just making stuff up right now.
I'm not making stuff up.
So no balls and 2 strikes. Again, 2 outs here. Damo.
My great-grandma's name is Claire, and my grandma's middle name is Claire.
That one swung on and missed. Back-to-back strikeouts will end the inning.
We go through a Claire family.
You're
so
the Claire family?
Yeah. My great-grandma was named Claire.
We'll get to that thought here in just a second as we will take a quick break and be back. You're listening to exclusive coverage of Renegades baseball here on the Show Me Sports Network.
Creating custom, handcrafted woodworking projects has never been easier. Become a member of Sawdust Studios and enjoy 24/7 access to a woodworker's paradise. Outfit with industry-leading professional-grade tools, Sawdust Studios offers endless woodworking possibilities. Don't have woodworking experience? No problem, as Sawdust Studios offers affordable classes from a community of woodworkers, experienced designers, and master craftsmen. Youth classes are also offered for those junior woodworkers. For more information, search Sawdust Studios on Facebook or find them online at sawdust247.com. Sawdust Studios, your community woodshop.
We are State Tech. We are hands-on education. When you choose the #1 two-year college in the country, you know you will be ready for your career. That's why at State Tech we say, from the classroom to your career, we are the employer's choice. We are State Tech.
Why were we talking about State Tech?
Because they're one of our sponsors of our broadcast.
But I never heard about State. I mean, I've seen things about State Tech. Oh, looks like we're doing the catch-up mustard relish thing today. Yeah.
I think they're going to do the condiment race maybe next half inning.
They're looking like they're doing it today.
So now this will be batters 9, 1, and 2 coming to plate. This will be second baseman and Ian Nolf. As Nolf, 6'2", 190-pound freshman from Wardsville, Missouri, plays at Columbia College, right-hander across the board. Yeah, it's not yellow mustard, it's neon mustard. We have relish,
Okay, so
ketchup, and neon mustard.
like I was talking about earlier, my great-grandma's name was Claire. My grandma's middle name is Claire, and my name is Claire. No, it's going to be Lexi or Olivia.
Claire. You could name him Eclair, like the dessert.
I have no idea.
That pitch called
I've been
strike
thinking
one.
about. No.
Call him Claire for short.
Zach? No, I
No,
said
she said
Zach.
Zach.
Like
Clean your ears out.
Zachary. What?
That
I said
one
Zachary.
misses.
Or Bo. Or
How about Bo Jackson?
my friend Bo Lubring.
That one
is
upstairs, but called strike two.
Was B-E-A-U.
No, because
I
that's
don't like that. Yeah, then.
so full count now. 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Oh, Bo, you have some B-O.
Payoff pitch on its way. That
buddy,
one swung
you need
on,
some
foul tip
D-O.
tail onto.
That's a B-O. You need some D-O.
So out number 1, as this will be Adonis Forte, the designated hitter, stepping in. He took a walk in his first at bat.
If a guy has like B-O, I'll say, buddy, you need to wear some D-O next time.
You tell the players that sometimes they get a little stinky.
I
Adonis is going to rip that one into center field. He'll have a one-out single. Now he's going to try to stretch it. Nope, he'll put the brakes on as center fielder struggled to get
I think we're going to
that
do a
ball.
black shirt today. I saw a black shirt. I think we're going to do.
Is
Yeah,
it like
I think we're going to do
expired?
4
Is
contestants
it
today.
expired mustard?
4.
Now this will be center fielder and Ty
'Cause
Wilmsmeyer.
I saw a black shirt. They had a black shirt.
He had a
they
single
grabbed
in his
4
first at bat.
contestants. They had 1, 2, 3, 4. By the way, I could talk to 15 Spanish. Actually, like, talk.
Wilmsmeyer will step in.
I mean,
First pitch to him, he's
say.
going to hit a ball mile in the air. However, it'll stay in the ballpark.
please
Center
don't catch
fielder
it.
will come over, make the grab.
He just made that look so easy. He
Round
was
number
like,
2.
boom. The other guy was like running. I need to catch it.
He did
the guy
make that
was like,
look easy.
boom.
So now this will be TJ Rockerbomber, the catcher. So I have 2 outs here. Runner on first base.
Rocker Bomber.
Rockerbomber will come to bat here as he'll landscape a little bit in the batter's box, kick a little dirt out of the way. Step out. And he'll step back in as he says he's ready for this 2-out at bat. Fuller in the on-deck circle for the Renegades. If Rockerbomber could get on base, Adonis is going to steal second. The throw is way offline. Slides in, safe. So he will have a stolen base. He's definitely going to have to take his uniform to Capital Laundry after the game to get that looking nice and fresh for the next game. Probably won't be for tomorrow's game,
By
maybe
the way,
Friday or Saturdays.
I'll give a big shout out to everybody who's listening to this podcast.
Broadcast.
I don't know how to say anything.
Podcast or what you listen to.
I don't care. Podcast. I give a shout out to everybody who's listening.
They can listen to our broadcast on a podcast platform after we archive it, but when we're live, it's a broadcast. So see, now you can tell your teacher that on Monday that you learned something besides about worms.
Hey, don't judge worms, fireflies, spiders. Don't judge it.
Adonis is going to take third base. Hit and run was on. That fouled off.
And foul.
How fast do you think Adonis is?
I think he's like probably 50 miles per hour.
That's pretty fast. Yeah. We had a pitch that was 831 miles an hour last night. Adonis definitely, though, one of the fastest Renegade players. He'll take a healthy lead at second.
if he was gonna hear this, I would say he's gotta do like a couple billion.
0-2 offering. That one swung on and missed. That will be
bruh.
out. Number
the catcher
3.
just bumped into him like he wasn't even there.
Yeah, he tagged him with the ball because he dropped it on that swinging strikeout.
No, I was talking about the player.
So that will take us to the next inning of work as we'll take a quick break and be back. You're listening to exclusive coverage of Renegades baseball here on the Show Me Sports Network.
Throughout the course of any game, different actions stand out to different people. But everyone remembers a walk-off, especially if it's a walk-off wood bat. Handcrafted right here in Missouri, Walk-Off Wood Bat Company bats are made with premium-grade maple, ash, and birch, fully customizable to make it truly yours. From the length and weight to the barrel and handle color, you're able to customize every feature of your wood bat, including personalized engraving with a 45-day warranty. In addition to selling custom handcrafted bats, they also offer a selection of bat accessories, including lizard skin bat grips and batting gloves. To help find your confidence at the plate, give Walk-Off Wood Bat Company a call at 816-261-1014 or visit wowbats.com.
Hello, Blake Gazaway here with the Show Me Sports Network. I've had the opportunity to have some amazing calls, including overtime touchdowns, walk-off home runs, and buzzer-beating baskets. But I've answered another call. That's to serve my community as a volunteer firefighter. Stop and think what would happen if your home or property caught fire and no one was there to put it out. Every day, volunteer firefighters not only save lives and property, but also respond to other emergencies. Nearly 2/3 of our nation's fire departments are manned by volunteer firefighters. And because of this, we simply need more volunteers to step up and answer the call. Stop by or contact your local fire department and see how you can become a volunteer firefighter today. I answered the call to serve my community. Will you? We go to the top of the 4th inning as the Renegades still trail by a score of 5-1. Each team scored 1 run in their respective half of the top and bottom of the 1st inning, and 4 runs for the Griffons in the top of the 2nd. 0 since then.
We just did the ketchup and relish.
And
Custard
mustard.
and
The condiment race.
Yeah. Who do you think when? Let's tell our viewers who won.
I don't know. I wasn't paying attention.
Neither was I. What are you? Okay, Relish won.
So there's going to be a bunt laid down by Mo Leon, and they'll throw to first and get the out there in time for out number 1.
I feel so bad for Mustard and
Yeah, that mustard's
ketchup.
expired because it's neon colored.
Neon Mustard and Ketchup. They both bumped into Rowdy, and Rowdy didn't know what to do.
Now we'll go to the top of the lineup. Second baseman Caleb Chance will be due in.
Relish was like, so long, suckers.
Just a little bit past 8 o'clock here on the Show Me Sports Network. Blake Gazaway here, joined by our special guest commentator today, and Claire D'Amelia. First pitch in there called strike 1.
Coach's daughter.
That's right. Here, Ashley Carty in the background. She's keeping the scoreboard running for us.
That was Ashley just talked on.
0-1 offering. That one bit inside.
At least Ashley got to be on the podcast.
With a B, though. Broadcast.
I don't care. 1
ball, 1 strike. Again, 1 out here.
I don't care.
That pitch, that one inside as well. So 2 balls and 1 strike now.
What'd you say? Okay.
So 2 balls and 1 strike. 1 out here.
Deaf. I was deaf. I couldn't hear Michelle.
That one swung on and missed. Evens the count of 2 balls and 2 strikes.
I'm glad we actually have Michelle back here with us because we haven't had her here in a little while.
I know. I told you she's pretty smart. She's been staying inside. Much smarter than us by sitting out in the heat.
Well, we have to be here. We have to broadcast for everybody else.
That's true. That one fouled off.
And I said broadcast
Good
the right
job.
way
Good
again. Thank you. It's a honor.
I know. I'm looking forward to the ice cream social on Sunday because it's going to be so hot. Oh,
I think it's going to be nice
time
humid.
to eat ice cream.
I think it's going to be nice humid.
If you can't find me, I might be in the big ice cooler over there. So Damel looks in, 2 ball, 2 strike. That one low, so we'll go full. At 3 balls and 2 strikes.
I actually give a shout out to the concession stand for giving us all this food.
So they didn't give me no food.
I got a ring pop. No.
I need like a hot dog for free. That one upstairs.
So I've been sucking this for an hour.
1 out walk issued to Chance.
I give a shout out.
Renegades.
I give a shout out to my mom.
So that'll also be first baseman Seth Gray. He is 1 for 2. Reached safely with a fielder's choice. You think your dad's listening down there?
I don't. Yeah, but nah.
Probably not.
Oh well, they're not.
He might be. You never know.
So you think he would just interrupt the game and be like, yeah, okay,
He might. You never know.
So
Damo's first offering is outside to Gray, ball 1.
He doesn't even watch your phone during a game.
Well, yeah, because he's coaching. He's plugged into the game.
Well, I mean like listening. He won't listen to it.
1 ball, no strike count, 1 out. Again, runner on first base. Hey, for the record, I did suggest that for merchandise, but it was shot down.
And if you guys, you can come on Sunday
That
and
one's
get
gonna be
our
sliced
great
foul.
merchandise.
Sure, what do we have over at the merchandise table?
We have some hats. We have a water bottle. We have some wristbands. Have some car clingers. And I said clingers.
Car clingers. We also have some shirts.
And then we have like some shirts, and we have some wristbands, and we have
1-1 offering. That one's going to be a ball that's going to get through into left field. So now it'll be runners at first and second.
Ashley, why do you think I say clinger? I said clinger, not cleaner. Why do you think I said cleaner?
Because clinger is not the right word.
What was the thing Dwayne brought over here in the? Is that a new product? It was in the little bags.
Oh yeah,
the kids camp shirts. Those are nice.
And if you guys,
I want a kids camp shirt.
I want to go to kids camp.
Yeah, it could be.
I wish Renegades had a softball team.
So now this will be Schneider, the third baseman. He is 2 for 2.
If the coach would be for softball, Renegades would be my friend Emerson's dad.
But would they be the Renegades or like the Renegadettes? The Renegades. That would be good.
That
one fouled
good.
off. Strike 1.
Oh, guys.
I like that.
And if I wasn't doing camp, I could be junior rowdy for softball.
We need like a dance team, and they could be the Renegades.
The thing is, we also need a junior rowdy. We definitely need junior rowdy.
So no balls and 1 strike.
My brother Easton thought of that the whole time. Like, he was like, we need junior
We're just full of great ideas here at the ballpark today.
Yeah, we have big brains.
That one's going to be
big brains.
stopped by Ott. However, it pops out of his glove. Never able to put the webbing on it, so that'll be bases loaded.
Yeah, I'm going to load with some Bye Dirt. Oh, that's a good song. Live without me hit the ground.
So bases loaded here. You guys are going to get us kicked off the air because those are copyrighted.
It's just a great song.
So 1 out here, bases loaded. Damel again has a little bit of a jam here he's got to work through.
If any singers are listening, I'll give a shout out to you guys.
So this is right fielder Andrew Pickering. Pickering, a left-handed batter. Bases loaded. That ball pops straight.
It looks like it's about to hit us.
Well, they say it hit the batter, so run scores. So it didn't matter. It got away as Pickering is hit by pitch, run scores.
I don't think he was hit by a pitch.
They sent him down to first base.
Well, I guess we have to let him. It's just, yeah.
So now this will be Luke Piazza stepping in. So still bases loaded. So second batter now, bases loaded. Still 1 out here. It's a 6-1 lead in favor of the Griffons.
I don't know who my... Hey, Ashley, what's your favorite country singer?
Damel looks in. He'll get the
country.
sign.
I said country.
First offering, that one down central, called strike
Ashley,
1.
I said, what's your favorite country?
No balls and 1 strike count now. 1 out here in a 6-1 score.
If you're listening, Ashley gives you a shout out.
I'm sure he's probably not listening to us.
Well,
it'd be great if he was, but I think it's safe to say
that would be awesome. if any senior was listening, even if
one offering, that one upstairs and outside.
Even if people don't think they're really good, they're good.
So 1-1 the count. Again, one out here, bases loaded.
I have no idea what the heck I'm saying on this broadcast.
So 1-1 offering from Damel forthcoming on its way. That one swung on and missed.
Yeah, we ain't turning me down, buddy.
Takes the count to 1 ball and 2 strikes now. Again, 1 out, bases loaded.
Okay, so do you guys like alligators or crocodiles better?
What does that have to do with baseball?
I don't know. You can see alligator playing baseball anytime.
I'm still stuck on the Renegades. We gotta find something to do with that.
I'm still stuck on the cotton swabs.
Telling you, ask your teacher about that on Monday. There's going to be a ball lifted in the air coming in on.
Going to catch it.
He is Wilmsmeyer. He will make the grab for out number 2.
Definitely.
Well, this will be Connor Culp now, the shortstop. He is 0 for 1 with a walk.
Okay, so, guys, you could see an alligator or a crocodile playing basketball with Sonic the Hedgehog.
Well, right now we're watching Griffons and Renegades.
Wait, it's an alligator and a crocodile on a team that are playing basketball with Sonic the Hedgehog.
So Claire, the next break, we need to go round up. You need to go round up your Renegades dance team. Okay.
What?
Claire, you're their captain.
I know.
First offering is downstairs, ball 1.
No.
They say you went around on it, though.
My friend Jada Purdy, she would be the greatest. Because she's like a dance... how do I always say this?
She's a dance crazy.
She's like half a knucklehead, half crazy, half smart, half...
That's a lot of halves.
Yeah, a lot of halves.
So 1 offering from Damel here forthcoming after he gets set on the rubber. It's on its way, that one upstairs.
What
leaving the count at 1 ball and 1 strike. Depends. So 1 ball, 1 strike count. Again, 2 outs here, bases loaded.
Hey, Blake, I have a great idea. You could be the captain for the dance team.
You definitely don't want me to be a captain. That one called strike 2.
Guys, no, we'll have Rowdy in the group going, I'm going to take my horse to the O-Town Road.
That's why I stay behind the microphone, because people can't see me.
Yeah.
So 1 ball, 2 strikes now.
Rowdy's just going to be chilling out there doing, I'm going to take my horse to the O-Town Road.
And Damel looking in. That pitch, that one low and outside. Evens the count to 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Actually, I have a great idea. It's Sonic, an alligator, and a crocodile. No, it's not that.
That'd be a good marketing plan.
They're all dancing to the O-Town Road.
So 2 balls and 2 strikes. Again, 2 outs here. 6-1 lead in favor of the Griffons. As Damel looks back in, that one just misses outside. So we'll go full at 3 balls and 2 strikes. So now the carousel will be in motion as bases loaded, 2 outs, full count. Everything will be, watch your head there, Rowdy. Everything in motion. Damel will get set. Payoff pitch. That one called strike 3. And bases loaded, bases stranded. There's 3 left on the base path. Get out of the inning with minimal damage done as head coach for the Renegades, Mike D'Amelia, gives a good high five to Damel as he works around the jam he was in. We're going to take a quick break and be back as you're listening to exclusive coverage Renegades baseball here on the Show Me Sports Network.
Serving the capital city and the surrounding area for 70 years, Animal Medical Center strives to provide the best possible medical service for your pet in a caring atmosphere. To promote quality healing and preventative care in a fear-free environment, Animal Medical Center of Jefferson City is a full-service veterinary hospital. Whether your pet has fur, feathers, or scales, Dr. Greg Boyer and Dr. Kayla Terry have the experience and expertise to treat complex medical conditions as well as providing annual well checks and vaccinations. Animal Medical Center of Jefferson City is the only veterinary hospital in the capital city accredited by the American American Animal Hospital Association. To schedule an appointment, call the team at Animal Medical Center of Jefferson City at 573-636-4626.
Running out of some of your favorite Avon products and haven't seen an Avon brochure in quite some time? No need to worry. Avon Independent Sales Representative Michelle Carty can help with your Skin So Soft makeup, jewelry, fragrance, and skincare needs. Avon now carries cleaning supplies, clothing, daily essentials, and several small LG electronic items. You now have the opportunity to shop online 24/7 and have your order shipped directly to your front door by shopping with Michelle at mcarty.avonrepresentative.com or find her on Facebook by searching Avon Carty.
We go to the bottom of the fourth inning as the Renegades trail by a score of 6-1. It'll be batters 4, 5, and 6 will come to plate. This will be Luke Fuller, then Carter Gorling, then Cole Wagner will be the three that are due up here in the bottom half of the frame. Again, Renegades trailing by 5. However, that last inning, they were able to get the Griffons to strand 3 runners on the base path as they had the bases loaded.
Sorry, it's just Ashley just took the headset.
So this will be Luke Fuller, the third baseman, leading off as Fuller hit into a fielder's choice. Did score a run.
Okay, so I have a question. Who would be faster, Flash or Sonic?
I think
both.
My choice would be Adonis Forte. That one's going to be fouled out of play. Strike one.
Adonis, if you're listening to this, if it's going to be a podcast, not a broadcast, if you go...
Because she asked who was faster, and I said Forte.
Flash or Sonic.
And I said Adonis Forte. That one misses, evens the count at 1 ball and 1 strike.
Okay, so are you talking to Luke Graham?
Who's at bat right now? Remember, there's a baseball game going on.
What? My blow!
1 ball,
it's
1
so
strike
crazy.
Count. Next pitch on its way. That one's going to be hit. High
really?
in the air. Right fielder coming in to make the grab for out number 1.
This is hard. This is a hard game to beat. Nevada's beating us by 5.
Now this will be first baseman Carter Gorling. He's 0 for 1, flew out to center field, and his only at bat so far.
Carter Gorling.
By the way, when my mom goes to Mexican, she gets margaritas.
So Carter Gorling up now. One out here. First pitch. Thought it glanced off his helmet.
Hey.
Just missed it.
So she can hear it.
So that'll make it 1 ball and no strikes.
Huh?
Good reaction for him to bail out of there.
Do you like hearing me when I said
So 1 ball, no strikes count.
Yep, my mom really likes margaritas.
Sliced foul. She said when she goes to the Mexican restaurant, she likes margaritas.
Shout out to Mindy the Marg Girl.
I hope that Mindy's listening.
I think
as
when
well.
I said that, I think she just laughed.
That one fouled off. That'll be 1 and 2.
She was probably like, okay. I don't know why birds just keep flying over the field and landing on the field. Like, what? She does.
So 1 ball, 2 strike count. Next offering to Gorling on its way. That one's going to be lined out and get into center field for a base hit. Took a couple of times for him to line it out.
Margaritas, my dad likes beer.
Well, have you seen the players he has to work with sometimes?
Duh. He needs a break, so he goes to get some beer.
So now this will be left fielder in Cole Wagner.
If any kids are listening, don't have drugs.
That anti-drug PSA brought to you by Claire.
I mean, it really is.
So this will be Cole Wagner stepping in now. Again,
okay,
one out here. And
guys,
remember, we got a baseball game going on here.
I'm not joking. My mom likes margaritas and my dad likes beer.
I don't know if your mom wants everybody to know that. That first pitch, strike 1.
So? Who cares?
We'll see when we talk to your mom later what she says.
Well, I'm not going to see her.
There's a throw over to first base. Back in time is Gorling.
I'm going to see her when I get home.
So one offering here will be forthcoming. As Wagner down in the count at 0-1, he'll step back in. Get left-handed batter.
Raise your hand if you think Rowdy's crazy.
That one swung on and missed. Pops out of the catcher's glove.
Okay, it's okay.
So that'll be no balls and 2 strikes.
Yeah, I don't know where Rowdy was here the last games. I think he was in California going to the fair. I don't know which California, but who cares?
So Gorling will take a lead at first base. 0-2 offering. That one's fouled back from Wagner, so we'll do it again.
That almost gave me a heart attack.
Yeah, you were jumping there.
Psych, I was not.
So 0-2 offering. Will be on its way here shortly. 1 out again, runner on first base. Wagner digs back in. Now the pitch on its way. That one's a little half-hearted swing. Fouls it off, so we'll still stay at 0-2.
Okay, so raise your hand if you like baseball games.
We can't see anybody, though.
So I'm asking them. So if they're driving, they
You got to describe what's happening on the field for them, because you got to be their eyes for them since they're not here.
I mean,
so 0-2
Dwayne's
offering
here.
On its way. That one fouled back again, so we're still at 0-2. This upcoming pitch will be the 6th pitch of the at-bat as Wagner trying to battle back.
We're not the eyes for Dwayne. He's just watching and listening.
He's got bad eyesight. He can't see out there.
Wait, what? He doesn't even have glasses.
He needs some. That's the problem. So no balls and 2 strikes. Again, Gorling on first base. He'll take a healthy lead. Wagner.
So he needs some glasses like you. He needs some glasses
he does.
like
That
you.
one misses ball 1. I need stronger glasses so I can see better.
I should talk to my mom.
So 1 ball, 2 strike count. Again, 1 out here as we play in the bottom of the 4th inning. Next pitch on its way. That one again fouled off. That one caught Wagner as he fouls it off his left shin. He's going to need a moment to gather himself as that one stings quite a bit. Might actually got more in the knee area inside of his thigh.
I'm not sure if I have like this little bump on my hands, but at school I popped one of them and like this weird like oil stuff came out of my finger.
Is it a blister?
I have no idea. I don't even know what a blister is.
That means you're working hard.
Wait, what?
Yeah, you get blisters when you work hard. So, head coach for the Renegades, Mike D'Amelia.
Look.
You know him?
Look.
Yeah, your dad was out there. He's checking on Wagner, make sure he's okay. So he says he is. So,
yeah.
Home plate umpire got a fresh
I give a
supply of baseballs.
I give a shout out to my brother Easton and Owen and my cat Bella.
So 1 ball, 2 strike count. Throw over to first base. Gorling back in time. You think Bella's listening?
Wait, what?
You think Bella's listening?
I'm not sure. She has her own phone though.
That's pretty awesome.
It's pretty. Yeah, it pretty is awesome.
So 1 ball, 2 strike count. Gorling on first. Wagner will see that one upstairs and outside.
Caught.
So that'll be
okay. So
the 8th pitch of the at bat here, but the count is still 2-2.
Which grandpa is it? Which grandma? Oh, okay.
So 2 balls, 2 strikes. That one swung on and missed for out number 2.
And I also give a shout out to my grandma and grandpa from the farm. At the farm, their pets, their chickens, their cows.
Don't forget to announce who. Don't forget to announce.
Katie and Zoe and Cuddles.
But you got to tell them who's at bat.
Someone, number 1.
But who is that?
It looks like he's wiggling his booty.
Well, he might be. That's Colby Ott, the shortstop. Ball upstairs, ball 1.
What? He was.
He's just trying to get loosened up so we can get a hit here.
Yeah, but why do you have to shake your booty to get loosened up?
Well, I think because he's going to take part in our dance-off here in a little bit. So 1 ball, no strike count. Again, 2 outs here. Gorling on first base. That one fouled out. So that'll even the count at 1 ball and 1 strike. Again, Ott stepping back in. 6-1 score in favor of the Griffons over the Renegades. A 1-1 count. Ott will step back in and get on the right-hand side of the plate. Next pitch on its way. That one was low. They'll appeal. Say, did he go around? They say he did not. So that'll make it 2 balls and 1 strike. Again, 2 outs here in the bottom of the 4th inning.
I want to know if you'll be nice.
Player, you're just bound and determined to get us kicked off the air, aren't you?
Oh, we're not going to get kicked off the air.
That one misses. That'll take it to 3 balls and 1 strike.
What? We're going to do it in an inning.
Yeah, but we don't send that over the air because people like to get paid for their songs they wrote. And I don't have a deep pocketbook to pay for those rights. So 2 outs here, 3-1 offering. That one swung on and missed.
What's a deep pocket?
Deep pocket.
What's a deep pocket?
DEEP, deep pockets. That means I don't have lots of money to pay for those rights because they're expensive. So full count here, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Again, 2 outs. Gorling on first base. He'll take off for second. That one down in the dirt. Swung on and missed. Ott will take off for first. His ball was in the dirt. And they say that the throw was there.
I really have a big question.
Out number 3. So that will take us into the next frame of action as we'll take a break and be back. You're listening to exclusive coverage, Renegades Baseball, here on the Show Me Sports Network.
At the Boone County Journal, we're with you all the way. We know that you're more than just a subscriber. You're an employer, you're a parent, you're a neighbor. Most importantly, you're a community member. It's our goal to provide you with the latest news, sports, opinions, obituaries, classifieds, and more to keep you informed about your community. To find out more about the Boone County Journal or to subscribe, call 573-657-2334 or visit bocojoe.com. The Boone County Journal. We're with you all the way.
At Centurion Cares, for more than 3 decades, their focus has been on exceeding customer expectations for contact center software solutions. Their innovative communication solutions include utility interactive voice response software that allows for smart communication features that let your utility deliver superior customer service 24/7. They also provide other streamlined services like automatic call distribution, automated customer callback, reporting, and quality assurance. To find out more about how Centurion Cares can help your business, call them at 727-421-5300 or look them up online at centurioncares.com. Centurion Cares, innovative communication solutions.
Well, new pitcher in the game, as this will be Wyatt Fisher, as Wyatt, a 6 foot, 180-pound freshman pitcher from right here in Jefferson City, Missouri. He plays at William Woods, so he enters the game here in the top of the 5th inning, as he will see batters 7, 8, and 9. As it'll be Noakes, Strobel, and De Leon. You got to shimmy. You got to shimmy. I don't know. You just got to shimmy. So we got some players, our board members are interns, some of the fans dancing around to the Hey Baby song. Having some fun here at the ballpark. As we said, now that the sun went down, it is just a beautiful evening here at the ballpark. So all our fans, everybody gets a nice hand here, having some fun at the ballpark, as we said. Be on the road tomorrow at Nevada, and then we'll be back home to play 2 games at home. As Saturday, it'll be the Bombers to town. Sunday will be the St. Joseph Mustangs. So Noakes,
I'm back,
has a right-hander at bat here now. That one is down because you're supposed to shimmy.
What?
You like shimmy to the left, you shimmy to the right.
and then you do a dance party.
Apparently none of us know how to shimmy very well.
On the night you asked, who knows a hand of bananas? I was the only one who raised
I
my
know.
hand.
Nobody else said it. That one's going to be grounded odd. He'll glove. At short, throw to first in time for out number 1.
Yeah, because my mom and dad went to a game for it and then got a picture with one of the players.
Now this will be left fielder and Jacob Strobel. He is 1 for 2 with a single and a strikeout. Yeah, Dwayne and myself went to that game too.
I just really wish I could just show them the picture. I just wish I really could, but I can't. It's just impossible.
That one Called strike one. Yeah, if you haven't had a chance, we've talked about the Bananas a few times. If you haven't had a chance, check out the Savannah Bananas. They make baseball
That's
fun.
how we had that's
right.
how we got Hey Baby.
That's right. So 0-1 offering will be forthcoming from Fisher. That one caught the outside part of the play, called strike two. But
if you guys have never heard that song, just go search it up because we can't do it on here.
That's right. They have some new rules, though, that they do for baseball. They play entertainment baseball. They have a running clock and some other things. That one called strike three. That is out number two. The backwards K recorded as Strobel was over there just hanging out, waiting for the next pitch before he's sent over to the dugout. Now this will be center fielder and Mo De Leon. As we said, for the Bananas, though, they play banana ball, so they have a 2-hour time limit. There's no walks. There's no bunting. They had a pitcher, when we were there, they had a pitcher on stilts.
Yep,
all kinds of fun things.
Yeah, like how did they do it on stilts?
It was pretty impressive.
Yeah, I wish we could do that before. I wish we could have like giant stilts that have like they just throw it. Maybe have a little overballs, maybe a couple.
Yeah. They have some, like we said, some different rules. No bunting, and if you take the
no bunting.
Nope, no bunting, and that one
impossible.
Swung on and missed.
Some people have to bunt.
Not a banana ball, and if you take the fourth ball, you have a chance to take as many bases as you want until all of the players have touched the ball on the other squad. That one's going to be another bouncing ball to Ott. He'll glove it short, throw to first in time for out number three. So 3 up and 3 down as the side retired in order. So we'll go to the bottom half of the frame. You're listening to exclusive coverage of Renegades baseball here on the Show Me Sports Network.
When things come out of left field, having a game plan matters. Farmers Insurance has over 90 years of experience helping people play through every stage of the game. We've seen almost everything, so we know how to cover almost anything. Talk to Farmers Agent Christopher Scott at 573-896-0131 to see how I can help you stay in the game. That's Christopher Scott at 573-896-0131.
We are farmers. Bum, ba-dum, bum, 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 bum.
Underwritten by Farmers Truck Fire Insurance Exchanges and Affiliates. Products not available in every state.
Last Sentinel Firearms is your federally licensed and registered Type 7 FFL manufacturer dealer in Missouri, providing quality products to all types of sports enthusiasts, law enforcement, and individuals across the nation. Orders are currently being fulfilled, offering custom-built pistols and rifles from the AR platform made right here in Missouri. Visit their website at lastsentinelfirearms.com or call them at 417-684-7202 to find out what they've got for you. Last Sentinel Firearms, you are your last line of defense.
It's a little Saturday night fever, disco dancing here at the ballpark. A little staying alive as the Renegades have to find a way to push some runs across the plate as they are trailing by a score of 6-1. This will be batters 8, 9, and 1 come to plate. This will be Perkins, Nolf, and then back to the top of the lineup in Forte. Will be the 3 that are due up. Perkins popped out into foul territory in his only at bat, so he's 0 for 1. You get your disco fever on over there?
I mean, I wasn't really that good. I wasn't even trying to dance. If I would dance, the whole world would explode.
That one called strike one. Well, depending on what your thoughts are on the disco fever, the disco craze might be if it's good or bad. Depending on that one, misses ball one.
I would be like, great. I would literally explode the world.
Yeah, the disco time was well before my time, well before yours as well. So
well before.
1-1 offering. That one hit a bouncing ball to the shortstop glove. Long throw in there in time for out number 1.
Well, like, nobody here would be the time of the dancing time.
Some of it might.
Except Michael Jackson.
This will be second baseman Ian Nolf. He'll step in here with 1 out, nobody on as we play in the bottom of the 5th inning. So he is 0 for 1, struck out in his only at bat so far. He'll wiggle the bat. Now first pitch upstairs, ball 1.
I like pop music.
Like pop music?
I like country, pop, and some rap.
Got a good variety there. 1-0 offering. That one's a big swing and a miss for strike one. 1 ball, 1 strike. Again, 1 out here. Griffons leading by a score of 6-1 over the Renegades. 1-1 offering. That one's a big swing and a miss for strike two. So Nolf down in the count. Has to protect the plate now.
Blake, do you think on the rest of this broadcast, do you think I could actually say something that's not funny?
Well, you've been doing a good job so far. That one misses, evens the count, 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Blake, it's not going to stay for long.
Well, I bet it might. We'll get enough sugar in you, it'll be okay. So 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Well, though he's going to hit the ball, he's going to hit all the way to Arkansas.
Well, inside. I don't even know which way Arkansas is from here.
I have no idea. Is it that way? Is it west? Is it
Well,
south?
I hope it's
is
that
it north?
way.
I don't care.
Anywhere from there to there. So payoff pitch on its way here.
If we were going to Arkansas, we had to go through
that one called
those.
Strike 3.
So if we had to, if we wanted to go north, we would have to go through the trees, and I hate bug bites, and yeah, I'm covered in them.
So this will be designated hitter Adonis Forte. He had a single and a stolen base his last time up. First at bat, he took a walk.
Forte, yeah. No. What number?
18.
Is that the other team or is that ours?
I don't think he hits the right number on there. That one fouled down the first baseline. You can see it now on his jersey.
It's number 18. Number 18, I think.
Yep.
Do it.
See, he turned around to show you his number.
He was like,
I bet he's listening.
I bet he's like, yeah, buddy, I need to show you your number.
So Forte will step back
say
in.
It. Like,
he'll windmill the bat a couple times. Now he's set.
I want to see everything.
Next pitch on its way. 0-1 delivery. That one upstairs. That evens the count. And 1 ball and 1 strike. Again, tomorrow these two teams match up again. They play in Nevada, though, so same teams, different location. 1-1 offering on the way.
Adonis is pretty popular on this podcast.
So 2 balls and 1 strike.
Whatever.
He is acting as a designated hitter here in today's game. 2-1 offering. That one way outside. Pops out of the catcher's glove.
I'll give a shout out to people who work at the tent.
Who are all the people who work at the tent?
Yep, the people that work at the tent and
Yeah,
are
who are
one
they?
that came back from a couple years of not being here.
But who are those people?
Well, the one that was not here was Michelle Carty.
That one called strike 2. Adonis flips the bat over to the dugout, so he's got to retrieve that, get back into the batter's box as we go full.
I give a shout out to Michelle, Katie, Donna, and Dwayne.
What about me? What about Joe back there? Tom?
Joe, Tom.
So 3
Basically,
balls,
everybody
2 strikes.
who works here at the Jefferson City Renegades.
2 outs here. Payoff pitch on its way. That one swung on and missed.
And I also give shout out to Mom. I said that like 500 times, but I don't care.
So we'll still stay full at 3 balls and 2 strikes. What about your dad?
My dad, I would wave to my dad if he was out here.
That one upstairs. That's a 2-out walk issued.
I just wish my dad was out here so I could give him a big slap through the fence.
Well, he's busy coaching right now. Like on his hand, or gonna give him a high five?
I was gonna give him a head bump and a high five, but a head bump.
This will be center fielder Ty Wilmsmeyer.
I'm Lightning McQueen.
Wilmsmeyer digs in. He had a single his first at bat, flew out to center field in his last at bat. So runner on first base. That's Forte. He'll scamper around.
What's single?
That means he got to first base safely.
Good.
So Wilmsmeyer sees ball 1 right there. And Forte is a base running threat as he will.
Have you ever tried butter with sprinkles on it?
I have not. That one gets by the first baseman. Adonis will be on his way to second base as they throw over. That'll put Adonis on second base.
I just give out a shout out. If any of my friends are listening, I just give them a big shout out because.
Well, you have to tell them you need to give me a couple days, but you have to tell them they can go back and listen to the game here. Anywhere.
Well, my friend Macy already stopped.
Anywhere they can catch podcasts, they can listen to our archive game broadcasts. So Spotify, iTunes.
My friend Macy Hollins.
She listening?
She had to skip a week of summer school at both weeks of first and second session.
That
really
one
sad,
downstairs.
but I will see her next summer.
Well, see, she can come listen to you on the broadcast. It's on Spotify,
Yeah, but
iHeartRadio,
the thing is,
iTunes.
she's not coming back.
But she don't have to be here to listen to us. She can listen where she's at. You can
No,
write her,
she's not
write her a
moving.
letter.
She's not moving. I'm gonna see her next summer.
So anywhere, like I said, you can catch podcasts. You can listen. You know what iHeartRadio is? iTunes, Spotify.
Yeah, you can listen to me.
Those things mean anything to you?
No, except Spotify.
What about Apple Podcasts?
I don't even know what that is.
Google Podcast?
Still don't know
what
that
about
is.
Alexa? Do you know who Alexa is?
I have my grandma, grandpa have Alexa.
So you know what they can do? They can say, "Hey Alexa, play the Show Me Sports Network," and they can hear the broadcast.
I just want to give a shout out to my grandma, grandpa
to
that are listening.
their Alexa.
I give a shout out to Alexa. I give a shout out to my grandma, grandpa, and their.
So 2-0 offering to Wilmsmeyer.
If it's my
He's going to
grandma,
hit that.
grandpa, if
Foul.
it's my grandma, grandpa that live at the farm, then I give a shout out to the chickens, the cows.
I don't know if we have time for you to list every animal they have.
They only have 5 animals. They don't have
They have turtles,
no.
squirrels,
Actually, they do have turtles in their pond.
catfish.
They have cows. They have they have fish. They have turtles. They have actually speaking of turtles,
So 2-1 offering. That's going to be a bouncy ball. Adonis will block the
I
way.
caught
It'll
it.
throw it. It's going to be safe. Adonis doing a nice job
And
of preventing the shortstop from seeing that ball cleanly, which is exactly what you want him to do.
I give a thank to my grandma, grandpa's dogs.
He had a little cha-cha slide. Hold that thought for 1 second. Had a little cha-cha slide going on out there. The shortstop tried to glove it, throw to first, not in time. Everybody's safe.
I give a shout out to Katie, Zoe, Cuddles, the cows, the chickens, the turtles, the fish. Shout out to them and
Now
our
this
grandparents.
will be TJ Rockerbomber as he will step in. Runners on the corners. 2 outs here as the Renegades trying to rally here in the bottom of the 5th inning.
Grandma, grandpa, if you're both listening, I give you
That'll
both
be
a
a
shout
steal
out.
to second. They'll throw down to third. Forte back safely as it'll be a
looked like he
stolen
tried
base
to-
for Wilmsmeyer.
It looked try to get an out on his butt.
Yeah, they were trying to tag him, but
On his butt.
he was back safely.
Why would you try and tag him on his butt?
That's just where the ball was at. So now runners on second and third base. 2 outs here. Rocker Bomber down to the count 0-1. There's a big swing and a miss for strike 2. So Rocker Bomber has to protect the plate now as he's down to the count at 0-2. Again, 2 outs, 2 runners on. Renegades trailing by a score of 6-1 here. So we play in the bottom of the 5th inning. Our ball game nearly 2 hours old at this point.
By the way,
0-2 offering. That one inside.
Guys, I'm going to give you an update on Rowdy. He's just sitting there chilling again.
Well, he's standing up now.
Earlier he wasn't sitting too. He's walking away. So
1 ball, 2 strike count. Again, 2 outs here. Next pitch on its way. That one's going to be fouled back to us into the net, so that will
good.
still keep it 1 ball, 2 strikes.
It was a foul. Good thing it didn't go over us. Because I would maybe go for that ball.
Again,
Honestly.
Forte on second, on third. Wilmsmeyer on second. As Rocker Bomber at bat here with 2 outs. The on-deck circle is Luke Fuller. A 1-2 offering
You guys?
to Rocker Bomber on its way. That one's going to be fouled off again, so we'll stay the same.
I have a fun fact about worms. If you guys did not know this, or you guys were not listening earlier, when worms get cut in half, they just grow back. They do not die. And worms do not drown.
They do when the fish eats them on my fishing hook.
No, I mean they don't drown.
The 1-2 offering, that one in there called strike 3.
They can literally worms can stay in the water all day and
I
not
don't know
drown.
about that.
It's true.
Might have to
It's
work
true.
on this hypothesis. So that retires the inning as 2 left on the base path. We'll go to the 6th inning as you're listening to exclusive coverage of Renegades baseball here on the Show Me Sports Network.
Yep.
MoX Dock and Norm Direct is back better than ever. Much more than your #1 ground shuttle transportation service to St. Louis Airport. Yes! MoX Dock and Norm Direct is Mid-Missouri's leader in premier group travel. Sporting events, concerts, wedding receptions, the lake, winery trips, Branson, plaza shopping, reunions, pub crawls. Group sizes from 1 to 100 or beyond. We do it all. Remember, we want you to ride MoX Dock and Norm Direct.
The following public service announcement is brought to you by the Eddie Gaedel Society, Jefferson City Chapter 10, doing little things to make a big difference.
Want to make a big difference in your community? Be kind to others, drive safely, and put litter in its proper place.
Join us in celebrating Eddie Gaedel's historic Major League appearance as a member of the St. Louis Browns by doing something nice for someone today.
Take a walk, Eddie.
We go to the top of the 6th inning. Still a 6-1 ball game. It'll be batters 1, 2, and 3 come to plate here for the Griffons. That'll be Chance, Gray, and Schneider will be the 3 due up.
Hey guys, we're back.
Just had our military salute here at the ballpark.
It's still going though. That's the problem. It's still going.
Well, we want to make sure our veterans and our current military personnel know we appreciate the sacrifices they make without
if any of them are listening, I give you guys a shout out too.
Without their service to our country, we wouldn't have the opportunity to spend our summer out here at the ballpark having all the fun that we get to. So we want to thank them also from the Show Me Sports Network. We want to thank them for their service.
We still haven't figured out the mystery about the cotton swabs.
Said you're going to have to ask your teacher on Monday about that. So this will be Caleb Chance, the second baseman here, as he will lead off the top of the 6th inning as we go back to the top of the order. As on the mound, still Wyatt Fisher for the Renegades. First pitch upstairs, ball 1.
You tried your best, Jeffy. I don't know who Jeffy is, but give a shout out whoever's name is Jeffy listening to this broadcast.
Chance will dig back in. 1 ball, no strike count. Again, first batter of the frame here. Fisher's next pitch, that one downstairs in the dirt. That makes it a 2-0 count.
Once, Blake, I searched my name up on Google, and it actually showed the story. My dad, it was when he coached Truman. It was my dad, my mom, and my brother, and my other brother, and me.
And your other brother?
It didn't talk about a cat.
That one called strike 1. Did you read it? Was it a good story?
I mean, it really was. If you go search up my name, Claire D'Amelia, you spell it right, you'll maybe get it on there.
That one called strike 2, so that evens the count. 2 balls and 2 strikes.
If you search up my name and scroll down, you'll see a picture of my dad. You just click the picture, then it'll show you the story.
2-2 offering on its way. That one in the dirt will go full. 3 balls and 2 strikes. And just shy of 9 o'clock here on the Show Me Sports Network. So we're full count, 3 balls, 2 strikes. Nobody out here. That one in there, swung on and missed for out number 1.
Out.
Fisher rings up his second strikeout of the game so far. Now this will be first baseman Seth Gray. Gray had a single his last at bat, then reached safely on a fielder's choice and flew out to the shortstop in his 3 at-bats.
Blake, I have a question.
What's that?
Do you like pancakes or cupcakes better?
That's a good question. First pitch, that one outside, ball 1. I would have to say probably brownies.
I do like your brownies.
They are pretty good. So 1 ball and no strikes here. 1 out as they're going to have a conversation on the mound.
Like, I really have a good question. What's number 13's name?
I told you it was. Were you not paying attention?
I was talking about pancakes.
But Seth Gray is the batter.
Okay. Do you think Seth's going to hit a home run?
I hope not.
So,
We want to win the game.
well, clearly at the beginning of the game, we weren't even trying.
So 1 ball, no strike count. Again, Fisher having a conversation with Rocker Bomber. Now they've wrapped that up. He'll get the sign 1-0 offering. That one a bit upstairs. So I'll make it a 2-0 count. Again, 1 out here as we play in the top of the 6th inning.
This happens to us so, and my softball team. This happened to us too. We lost a game, then we lost our second game since we just wouldn't. We tried our best.
There's
but
going to be a
we
bouncing
just
ball
couldn't.
through the glove of Fuller at third base.
So you meant through the glove, so it means like his glove's a ghost.
That's pretty much what it was like there. So standing on first base with 1 out now is Gray. Now this will be Schneider, the third baseman.
Good.
Schneider is 3 for 3
No.
here on the day.
Oh. Ashley, I love your brownies too. Both. I
Fisher
mean,
looks back
honestly,
in.
it's an even amount.
That one
Like I like
upstairs,
his
ball
brownies, and I like your brownies, and I like my mom's brownies, and I like my grandma's brownies, my grandma's cupcakes, a lot of things.
So 1 ball, no strike count. Again, 1 out, runner on first base. Next pitch on its way. That one breaks in there for called strike 1. We should do ice cream sandwiches, but only for board members.
Oh,
on Saturday.
sweet.
Can we get the snow cone truck
I have a question.
just for us?
Can I bring my cat?
That one
What?
upstairs. That makes it 2 balls. and one
What? She
strike.
won't trust a leash. Doesn't mean she won't trust you. I have no idea. I know she'll trust Blake, all the board members.
Claire, you're spitting rhymes over here.
I'm not spitting.
There's a throw back to first base. Back safely, barely in there.
That's so
was
smart.
Gray as Rocker Bomber snap throw down. Almost had him picked off.
Speaking of baseball, one time we had a game, and the guy on the other team went way too far to the base. I don't know why he went way too far. That was way too far.
3-1 offering. That one
You were
called
there
strike
with me.
2. That was an
So,
aggressive strike 2 call.
We still haven't. I don't know if I want to ask my teacher about the cod swabs, but I don't know what swabs are.
So 3 balls, 2
So?
strikes, 1 out. That one called strike 3.
Strike 3! Okay, so my mom said I was asking too many questions, but it said possible not to, so nothing can stop me. I didn't fall.
You just about stopped yourself there. Yeah. Please don't fall
actually,
through the
it won't
bleachers.
it'll stop me, see? Boom.
So now this will be right fielder Andrew Pickering. That one he's going to foul out of play.
I thought that was a foul ball brought to you by blank. Okay, so do you like popcorn or kettle corn?
That's kind of baseball related. I like all popcorn, to be honest.
Like popcorn or kettle?
0-1 offering. That one upstairs.
What?
You know what you should do? You should go down and work your magic and talk the concession stand into giving us some popcorn for free.
No, that's not gonna work.
They won't give it to me for free, but they might give it to you. Runner's going to go to second. Rocker Bomber throws down.
Same. I got one free once. Okay, number 1 just almost had a sad attack.
So Gray gets a stolen base there as Rocker Bomber just about picked him off at second base. A stolen base there. Count 1 and 2.
Hey, Mom, if you're listening, how many questions am I asking exactly?
So time asked for here. 1 ball, 2 strike count. Again, 2 outs here. Runner on second base.
Just tell me. I don't know how many questions I'm asking.
So 1 ball, 2 strike count. Remember, there's a baseball
Ashley,
game going on.
I
that
was
one
not asking you.
downstairs. Evens the count. 2 balls, 2
I wasn't
strikes.
asking you.
You know what you need to do? You need to go pep the interns
Have
up.
therapy.
You need to go pep the interns up because they're looking a little sad over there. 2-2 offering. That one's going to be ripped foul. Goes into the dugout of the Griffons.
I mean, having therapy would be really nice. What? I just said he was like, I was like, you better go talk. Like I was like, you're like, you better get therapy.
So 2 ball, 2 strike count, 2 outs here. Runner on second. Next
Well,
pitch,
my mom
that
said
one
I've been.
upstairs.
Well, my mom said I was asking too many questions, so that means you have to go to therapy not to ask too many questions. But it's so hard not to.
You're just a curious young lady, right?
No, I'm not a lady. I'm a
You're
woman.
You're a young lady. So the carousel will go here. Full count pitch. That one misses inside. Was waiting for the late call, so 2 out walk issued. Now they're going to get the tag at third base.
Gotti!
As that
Gotti!
is out number 3 is trying to take third base.
Hey, guys, we got it. Gotti.
Yeah, that's right. Gray was trying to take third base. He's caught there, and he's out number 3.
We're doing a 50-50 raffle. Who's going to win?
So that will take us to the bottom half of the inning as we'll take a quick break and be back. You're listening to exclusive coverage Renegades Baseball here on the Show Me Sports Network.
Since 2018, Han Custom Laser Engraving LLC has been specializing in all things custom, using large format, high-powered lasers with some of the most advanced technologies on the market. Anything can become a canvas. The state-of-the-art system makes quick work of custom engraving on cups, glass, tile, wood, acrylic, metal, headstones with endless possibilities. They also offer custom one-of-a-kind signs that are sure to make your design stand out. Find them on Facebook at Han Custom Laser Engraving or call 573-489-8732 to find out more. Han Custom Laser Engraving LLC, a veteran-owned business.
Hi, this is Nick Hoslag, owner of Hoslag Landscape and Design. Every day, my highly trained team of experts works hard to give you the outdoor living area you've been dreaming of. By focusing solely on landscaping and hardscape construction, this has made us the preferred landscape and design company serving Jefferson City and the central Missouri area. Thank you for all your continued support in voting us as winners of the Reader's Choice Awards and Jefferson City's Best multiple years running. When you are ready to begin your dream outdoor project, call us at 573-301-9464 to schedule an estimate or visit hoslaglandscape.com.
We go to the bottom half of the 6th inning.
Okay, so when we were on that break time, I was walking by Rowdy. He hit me in the face.
Ashley had to step away for a minute, and I have no clue how to run the.
I don't know either.
Yeah.
I think the only ones are Ben and I give a shout out to
Ashley's
Ben.
coming back.
I give a shout out to you.
So this is new pitcher in the ballgame, Richard Tomlinson. He plays at Kansas Christian. He's a freshman, right-handed pitcher.
Okay.
He's listed at 5'10", no weight, from Kansas City, Kansas. Thank you, Ben. So this will be Luke Fuller.
This feels like I'm doing a broadcast YouTube video. I wish, what's your favorite song?
I have a lot of songs I like.
I have a lot of songs I like too.
You'll learn when you have kids. It's not really what song you like, it's what songs they like. So this will be Fuller, Gorling, and Wagner. And Alyssa is a big fan of Encanto. So we listen to a lot of their songs. So Fuller will start off the inning here in the bottom of the 6th inning. As we said, new pitcher. This is Tomlinson for the Griffons. 6-1 lead. Fuller will foul that one back. He'll be down in the count. at 0-1.
Good thing we are talking on the air, because if we weren't, I would be classy. Do you know what that means? What does that mean?
Fancy.
No.
You gotta
I said crazy, but classy.
That one upstairs.
It's in my own pathetic language.
1 ball and 1 strike. Maybe you gotta tell everybody what's happening here during the game.
Well, what's during the game is that we're talking on air.
So Tomlinson's gonna deliver. That one hits the home plate umpire.
He was like, "Can't touch this."
Fuller had to duck out of the way. I think we can award the batter
you saw a
first
duck?
base.
You saw a duck? Helicopter, helicopter.
So 2 balls, 2 balls and 1 strike.
It's a meme. Helicopter, helicopter,
I
helicopter.
think that's a song or something, maybe.
It's a song.
2-1 offering. There's going to be a well-hit ball by Fuller. Center fielder going back.
Oh, so song's called
He'll make the grab.
Helicopter?
I'm pretty sure it is.
That's not even a song.
There's something I've heard about that.
No, we're saying so there's a song
Well, this will
called
be
Helicopter.
first baseman Carter Gorling will be stepping in, as he had a singles last time up, flew out to center field before that.
Sorry, me and Ashley had a little conversation about helicopters.
So 1 out here as we play in the bottom of the 6th inning. 6-1 lead in favor of the Griffons. That pitch downstairs, ball 1. So that'll take the count to 1 ball, no strikes. Again, Gorling steps back in. Doing a fine job holding down first base tonight.
This is like a action movie.
That one upstairs as well takes the count to 2 balls and no strikes.
We haven't made to home base in 5 innings.
We haven't pushed any runs across. So 2 balls, no strikes. Again, 1 out here. Blake Gazaway here with you, joined by Claire D'Amelia on the Show Me Sports Network. That one, big swing and a miss. For strike 1. Just past the 9 o'clock hour here on the Show Me Sports Network. We're glad you tuned in, whether you're listening on our media center or on your app, however you're choosing to listen. We're just glad you're tuned in.
Or if you're in Alabama or California.
Listener, 2-1 offering.
How do you know
that one's a
someone in
bouncing ball. It's going to be
California
gloved at third. He'll glove. Gorling trying to leg it out.
How do you know there's someone
Say
in
he's
California
out.
listening?
I pulled out the map here just a second.
I want to pull up the map. I won't quit.
Only if you sing the map song will I pull up the map.
On the map, 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 on the map.
Now batting, this will be Cole
We have
Wagner.
somebody in Kansas City listening to us.
So left fielder
They
Cole
live in
Wagner.
Kansas. This baby is them. Click it, click it. This baby is them.
There's a couple listeners in Kansas.
Is there any in? Is there any in like? Is there one in? Oh, one of those 2 listeners. must
Several
be
up
in
near
there.
St. Louis. That one.
We have one in
lays
Kansas
off.
City. We have one in Kansas City. That's cool.
Well, that one will be ball number 2.
Yeah, that's cool. We never had one in Kansas City before.
So 2 balls, no strike count. Again, Wagner takes that one for ball 3. Is 2 outs here in the inning.
This
Tomlinson
is like,
trying to retire the side.
come on, Renegades, Renegades.
So
That
3
reminds
balls, no
That
strikes.
reminds me of the dance. Do the Renegade, Renegade.
Wagner digs back in.
Renegade.
That one, 4-pitch walk issued to Wagner.
Boom-ba-ya.
Now this will be shortstop and Cole Beyond. He's 0 for 2.
Hey, Colby's family.
So we got
Missouri.
listeners in Omaha, Chicago, Ann
We-
Arbor, Michigan.
This is
Oh,
good.
nope, that's Jackson,
I give
Michigan.
I give a shout out to them.
Estes.
I give
St.
a shout out
Louis.
to Colby's family and their
Columbia,
parents
Lincoln,
and all the players' parents.
El Dorado. That's probably my mom listening. Overland Park
Where's your mom?
and El Dorado.
I didn't know that's your mom.
Runner's going to go to second. So no throw down there as Wagner will have a stolen base.
If Blake's mom's listening, I'll give you a shout out too.
Have some listeners over here.
Oh, yes.
And outside of Wichita and Fairview, Oklahoma.
The only ones that we have are the only ones. Is there any any in Canada?
Not yet. So Wagner's going to take.
Is there any anywhere else?
On a wild pitch. That's all we have listening right now. So
I think.
So 6 runs against 1 run.
I think the catcher yelled at the pitcher.
He probably did. He's not very happy right now.
Not very.
See, there's a walk
we
there.
Had a walk.
Just got a tweet from the Forte family. They're the ones listening in Omaha, Nebraska. So shout out to them. We're glad you guys are listening. Hopefully you enjoy today's broadcast.
Oh, I want to see if we can find my mom.
So now it'll be runners on the corners at first and third, and we're going to have a conversation on the mound here.
I want to see if I can find my mom.
She's in Columbia.
So?
It's about 30 minutes that way.
I want to see if she's on this.
So the Griffons having a conversation here, bringing the infield in to talk on the mound.
Yep, well, we are going to talk about swabs. There's cotton swabs. There's cotton candy swabs. There's
what is a cotton candy swab?
It's a cotton candy made to a little swab.
I don't like cotton candy, so you can have all the cotton candy swabs.
They're not edible. They put something in it that makes it not edible.
I don't like cotton candy.
Why? How do you not like cotton candy? Who doesn't like cotton candy?
Due up now will be a right fielder and Brennan Perkins.
I just give a shout out to my mom, my grandma, grandpa, the players' parents. I give a shout out to the other players' parents. I just give a shout out to every parent that's
stolen
listening.
Base there for Ott.
Yeah, I give a shout out to everybody who's listening.
So Perkins will take the first pitch as ball 1. Couple of stolen bases here in this frame for the Renegades. They now have runners in scoring position at second and third base. 1-0 offering on its way. That one down central, called strike 1. Evens the count, 1 ball, 1 strike. As 2 outs here, 2 runners on. Perkins will dig back in. You can't tell we have a lot of fun here at the ballpark, including on the broadcast. If we didn't have fun, it wouldn't be worth doing. So 1 ball, 1 strike count. Tomlin's next pitch, that one's going to be a bouncing ball, but foul down the third base line. So that'll take the count to 1 ball and 2 strikes. Home plate umpire will ask for another fresh set of baseballs. So got to pull your mic down. Bless you.
Mom, if you're listening, am I a natural?
1 ball, 2 strike count. Next pitch on its way. There's going to be a ball that's going to be ripped into left field and score 2 runs as shortstop was diving in, could not make the grab. 2 runs plated with a 2-out RBI single by Perkins. So Perkins gets credit for 2 RBIs as he clears off the base path. Now this will be Nolf due up. As good base running there, scores 2 runs, so that deficit has been cut in half. It's now a 6-3 advantage.
I think this is probably the best game ever because we were losing probably almost the whole game, but now we're giving a comeback and we're going to win.
That pitch upstairs, ball 1, that was a very interesting delivery as that did not have a solid mechanical advantage to it.
I talk about what I'm saying or with the pitch.
Thanks again for the kind words from the Forte family. We appreciate it. We're glad you guys are listening. Glad to have Adonis part of the squad this season. That one also misses for ball 2. Again, as you listen to our games, you can always send us a message. We're on social media, Show Me Sports Network. You can follow us, give our page a like. You can send us messages. We always appreciate hearing where everybody's from. That one fouled back.
Hey, Forte crew, you guys raised a good one. He came out and read with us at the park today for some kids, and he had a blast.
Absolutely.
So thanks for sharing him with us.
So 2 balls, 1 strike count. As I said, we always enjoy hearing from our listeners that you guys, where you're at, where you're listening from. And
Like our friend.
that one's going to be ripped foul, so we'll do it again.
Like our friend Ashley said, we're going to give a shout out to them for bringing him to our team. Bringing him to our
That's
team.
Pretty much verbatim what she said there.
We
Good job.
we wouldn't be a team without him.
That's right. 2 balls, 2 strikes here, 2 outs. That pitch, that one's going to miss low.
We wouldn't have a fast player.
That's right. So 3 balls, 2 strikes. Again, 2 outs here in the on-deck circle is Adonis Fortes. We'd like to see him come to bat here. Runner's going to take second, swing and a miss.
Yep, we're just going to give him a big, fat, juicy shout out.
So the Renegades were able to score a couple runs. They now trail by a deficit of 6-3. We'll take a quick break and be back as you're listening to exclusive coverage of Renegades baseball here on the Show Me Sports Network.
Riverville Christian Academy has been providing a strong biblical foundation and academic excellence within a Christian environment to students for more than 16 years. Located in Jefferson City, Riverville Christian Academy offers kinder prep through 7th grade with 8th grade to be added in the 2023-2024 school year. Riverville Christian Academy's primary goal is the discipleship of the next generation to impact the world for Christ. Average class sizes are just 16 students with a student body composed of families from over 30 area churches. Kinder prep offerings include 3 and 5 full-day sessions, with kindergarten offering a half-day and full-day programs. To find out more about Riverville Christian Academy, call them at 573-634-3983.
Creating custom, handcrafted woodworking projects has never been easier. Become a member of Sawdust Studios and enjoy 24/7 access to a woodworker's paradise. Outfit with industry-leading professional-grade tools, Sawdust Studios offers endless woodworking possibilities. Don't have woodworking experience? No problem, as Sawdust Studios offers affordable classes from a community of woodworkers, experienced designers, and master craftsmen. Youth classes are also offered for those junior woodworkers. For more information, search Sawdust Studios on Facebook or find them online at sawdust247.com. Sawdust Studios, your community woodshop.
Well, we've got a new pitcher on the mound for the Renegades. As this new pitcher will be Cale Wilson, the 6'4", 240-pound right-handed pitcher from Teos, Missouri. He's coming in to play at Jefferson College, so he's spending the summer with us here on the Renegades pitching staff. He is all of 6'4", listed at 6'4", and he is all of that. So he will be on the mound here as he enters in the top of the 7th inning, as Renegades trail by a score of 6-3.
Sorry, guys. It's just I was doing the "Oh my God, my star" dance.
You definitely need to get that going. Next time you need to start over here and go all the way across.
Oh, yeah.
And then
Oh,
come
I
back.
can do it right now.
So Wilson on the mound for the Renegades.
Cale Wilson.
That's right.
Yeah, he goes to Blair Oaks.
Well, he did play.
Well, Blair Oaks team. Yeah, he plays. He's a pitcher. I give a shout out to Cale.
You know where he's from?
No.
Teos.
Teos?
Taos? I don't know how to say it. Taos? Teos?
Say Tao.
There's not enough letters for Taos.
It's T.
Just as I said, you can tell. I can tell if people know where
like goat.
My hometown is. Clearly, I don't know where Taos, Missouri is. I still don't know where that's at. It's by Wardsville.
Yeah.
So it's that way?
That's where Wardsville is where our school is at, Blair Oaks. If you guys go to school there, shout out to you. You'll see me in the intermediate.
So Wilson's first pitch called strike one as he'll face hitters 5, 6, and 7. That'll be designated here Luke Piazza.
Whoever goes to Blair Oaks, you guys will see me in the intermediate.
I feel like you ought to be in. Do you have a school paper?
I go to the intermediate Blair Oaks.
That's going to be a bouncing ball.
What is the school?
Otwa glove, turn and throw. And they say safe. Tough throw, but good effort there.
At least we tried.
You know, like a newspaper. Does your school put out like a school newspaper or something?
We don't do newspapers.
Newsletter?
No.
Well, they
We
need to
don't
make
do
one 'cause I
letters.
feel like you should be in it for your broadcast work tonight.
Well, I mean, if my principal,
So now this will be shortstop Connor
my friend's
Culp.
listening.
Probably. So first pitch is on its way to
Wait.
Culp. That one called strike one.
Izzy. If Izzy and Riley were listening, I would be so excited.
So
I don't have one. I don't have
offering.
a boyfriend. Duh.
Be on its way.
0.
That one gets behind him. So Culp will be heading or even in 1-1, and runner will take second base. That is Piazza.
It's very sad. Like Beyonce or Bianca.
Beyonce?
I like the name Bianca. If I had a boy that was a kid, I would name it Henry.
Is he gonna be a good baseball
Yeah.
player?
I'm not sure if he's gonna be a baseball player because I don't know.
So 1 strike here. So Wilson looks back in. Right-hander's next delivery. That one also upstairs and inside.
Do you like to mop the house or sweep the house?
I'd like to beat the house.
I mean sweep or mop.
That's a card term.
I have no idea.
I want to
Have
beat
you ever
the
seen
house.
the thing where it's like the commercial is like, if you get gas, you got free squeegee.
That one misses also.
If you don't
Right now, I
get
just need
gas,
the
you
free
don't
gas.
get free squeegee. If
Free
you want
gas
free
because it's too expensive.
well, if you have the Upside app, it could save you 13.
Perfect. So
Just-
3-1
just-
off.
guys,
That one called strike two.
Yeah, get the Upside app like my mom did.
You need to tell them to give us some money because that's product placement right there.
That's just saving money.
That's where they're going to have the money to pay us to talk about them.
So
3 balls and 2 strikes. Wilson looks back in.
we're
Culp digs
advertising
in.
for
Payoff pitch. Swing and a miss. Round number 1. What about Southwest Dental Care? You haven't mentioned them yet.
Oh, yep, Southwest Dental Care. My mom's work.
Who's in charge there?
Huh?
Who's in charge there?
Yep, I give a shout out to my mom's work.
Yeah, but who's in charge? Who runs it?
Dr. Orm.
Is your mom in charge though?
No. And I'll give a shout out to the front desk people, all the dental hygienists there.
This is
I
catcher
don't know how to say dental hygienist.
Grant Noakes is due up.
Dental hygienists. I give them a shout
Are
out,
they
and I give the
dental hygieni? What do you call more than one dental hygienist?
We don't get it. Dental hygienist says.
So they're trying to have a conversation. I think. Sorry, we were talking about the plural form of dental. More than one dental hygienist.
Yep.
I think they're trying to see if Wilson should be called for a balk or not.
A dental
As Noakes
hygienist.
did not like it.
Okay,
Head coach also
I give a
didn't
shout
like
out to the dental hygienist, the front desk workers, Marlene, if you're listening. Shout out to you.
Claire, we need to set you up with like an all request.
I wish I
radio
had my
line.
own. I wish I had my own.
You would be
broadcast.
perfect to do an all request radio line where you could just take phone calls and play music for people and give them shout outs.
I mean, I don't know what songs I would play.
Well, you play what the listeners request. It's all request.
Oh, so call 911. What do you guys want to say?
No, the listener calls you and they say, "Hey, can you give us a shout out in wherever we're at?"
Okay,
We
so
wanna hear this
911
song."
calls you. Yeah, we would have listened to Strawberry.
So they're still having a conversation here about this pitch.
Yep, I think the coach is getting mad with the umpires. Is it too late now to say you're out? Is it too late now to say that was something?
Still having a conversation as Wilson on the mound. So when
it's
it's
not
all
like you
said
ever
and
get any
done,
cute.
runner will
Ashley.
be at second base and one out
Ashley.
here as it's still a 6-3 lead in favor of the Griffons. That pitch inside. They're going to throw back to second. Runner back safely. Good play. Good thought there by TJ Rockerbomber.
Yeah, I really give a shout out to the dental justices, the front people. And yeah, shout out to Dr. Orm and my mom.
And is the largest toothbrush here in the
Yep, we have it
side
right
of Mississippi.
Here. If you guys want to come here on Sunday night, you can see our giant toothbrush.
That one missed, so that'll even at a 1-1. Well, they could come back Saturday night and see it too, because we play at home Saturday night as well.
Well, the thing is, it's gonna be humid.
We still got to brush home plate off.
I'm gonna brush it.
So 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out. Next pitch, that one down central, called strike 2.
You guys can come join us on Sunday when it's less humid.
How tall you think the toothbrush is?
Taller than a Renegades player. It's true. It's really true.
So 1 ball, 2 strike count. Wilson again has a runner on second base, 1 out here. He'll look in, get the sign. Next pitch, that one outside. Rocker Bomber has to dive out to get it. That'll take the count to 2 balls and 2 strikes.
I think this game is going to turn out really good when it ends.
You know who you haven't given shout-outs to is to your brothers.
I did. I said I give a shout-out to my mom, my dad, my Easton, and no one. You never heard me?
I didn't.
I
2-2
think
offering.
they're probably playing.
That one upstairs, so we'll go full. That's no excuse not to listen to our broadcast.
Right
You know
now?
what, though? Their pants have pockets in them, and we have a mobile app, so there's no excuse why they shouldn't be listening to us.
So
Just
let's
saying.
go check. Let's go check back on our map.
So Wilson, we will in just a second. Wilson's payoff pitch on its way. There's a ball that's going to be hit into left field. It'll get down for
Hey,
at least
Blake.
a single. As
Blake.
trying to throw it in, Wagner checks it into the dirt, and it'll be a 1-out RBI single. As now it'll be a 7-3 lead in favor of the Griffons.
Blake, do you think so? When we have another commercial break, do you think we should go check the map, see who's
We
listening?
might have to.
Well, duh.
This will be left fielder Jacob Strobel.
Yep. I think we're gonna get strike out on him.
So Wilson gives up the run. It's now back to a 4-run cushion for the Griffons. As 1 out here, runner on first base. Wilson's first delivery to Strobel is swung on and missed, strike
What?
1.
Yeah.
Again, no balls and 1 strike. Wilson looks back in. Next pitch, that one upstairs to the backstop. Runner will go to second base.
Aw, dang it, he went to second base. I did not know that.
So Wilson again from Towels. Had Towels out? There's a T on
Taos.
it. Taos.
Taos.
Oh, like
Taos.
house with
Taos.
a T.
Like,
Taos,
I'm going to
Missouri.
Taos. I'm going to Taos. I give a shout out to the people who live in Taos.
Who live in a house in Taos?
Well, duh.
So 1-1 offering. That one's going to be in there for strike 2. That got the batter Strobel to flinch. I think broke across the strike zone for strike 2.
By the way, yesterday, when we had a game, I helped Blake set all this stuffy up.
You did help
I
me set
couldn't do
everything
it
up.
today because
It was set up before you were here.
yeah.
So 1 ball, 2 strike count. Again, 1 out. Runner on second base.
I'm just so glad I get to be on the air.
There's a swing and a miss at a ball in the dirt. Rocker Bomber will throw it down to first. Gorling has it.
Out!
That'll be out. Number 2.
Now we just have to get out number 3, and we're going to go hit some bobs.
So Wilson trying to work out of the jam and only give up 1 run here. This will be Mo De Leon here. So he will step in on the right-hand side of the plate. He has a runner on second with 2 outs here in the top of the 7th inning. Wilson looks in, first pitch to him, called strike 1. So Wilson will be ahead in the count, and no balls and 1 strike.
I'm muting myself.
Oh, now you're unmuted. I don't trust the buttons, though. You're more trusty than I am. 0-1 offering on its way. That one.
I was just muting myself, okay?
This
So I
is
wouldn't ask so many questions.
Ball one. So 1 ball and 1 strike to count. Again, 2 outs here.
I couldn't say muted for long. I just really have so many questions and my head's gonna explode.
That one is way outside and upside. Evens the count. 2 balls, 1 strike. I don't know what I said. I was laughing at Claire.
Why? Focus.
So 2 balls and 1 strike.
Yep, he never
De
gets.
Leon digs back in. 2-1 offering. That one had to duck
ball.
out of the way.
Yeah, it was a ball. I think it was a ball.
So 3 balls and 1 strike. Again, 2 outs. Runner on second. 1 run has been plated here in the frame. Gives the Griffons a 4-run cushion at 7-3.
We just can't let him get this last ball. If he gets this last ball, then we're in trouble.
Wilson looks back in.
Trouble.
3-1 offering. That one hit him or fouled off.
I think
he fouled it off. So 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Oh.
And Claire, when are you working your all request hit line?
1 sec. Michelle, I want to give you a shout out since Ashley told me to.
When's your
Thank you.
when's your all hits request line?
What does that mean?
That's where your listeners are going to call in and request songs. You're going to play them for them.
Okay. So, whoever's listening,
well, not right now because we're at the broadcast, but you're all
I'm
hits.
going to ask them if I was on the radio, what songs would you say?
So 3 balls and 2 strikes. Again, 2 outs here. That one's going to be fouled off. It'll catch Rocker Bomber.
Guys,
It'll give him a minute to gather himself.
Guys, by the way, my favorite song was If I Was a Cowboy, I'd Be the Queen by Miranda Lambert.
Fair enough.
What? She's a very good singer.
She is.
My mom said I was going to turn out to be another Miranda Lambert.
Well, remember me when you're famous, okay? So
I'll
full count,
you.
2 outs. Runner on second. They'll go with the pitch. That
Who
one
wouldn't remember
misses.
you guys?
That'll be ball 4 there.
Yeah, I thought chillin'.
So now we'll go back to the top of the lineup. We'll go to the top of the lineup with Caleb Chance, the second baseman. He struck out his last at bat.
Now batting for the Griffons, Caleb Chance.
Sometime we are going to have to talk about the swabs.
I told you got to ask your teacher about those.
I
So
thought
2
we were
outs
gonna
here.
talk about
Runners
the
on
swabs.
first and second now. Wilson will look back in. First delivery. That one in there, called strike 1.
So, Blake, you said you didn't like cotton candy.
I don't like water. I don't like watermelon either.
Wait, what?
Because it's just a texture thing. It's like eating water or nothing.
Eating
0-1 offering.
water
That one's going to be a
slow.
bouncing ball. It's going to be taken at second. Flip to short for out number 3.
Now let's get this. Oh.
So we will take a break here and go to the bottom half of the 7th inning as Claire will go sing the 7th inning stretch. She's going to try to rally the Renegades fans up. As we'll take a quick break and be back. You're listening to exclusive coverage of Renegades baseball here on the Show Me Sports Network.
We are State Tech. We are hands-on education. When you choose the #1 two-year college in the country, you know you will be ready for your career. That's why at State Tech we say, from the classroom to your career, we are the employer's choice. We are State Tech.
Well, we return back here to the bottom of the 7th inning. As this will be Richard Tomlinson still on the mound for the Griffons. We'll go to the back of the top of the lineup. It'll be Forte, Wilmsmeyer, and Rocker Bomber will be the 3 that'll be due up. As
We have Rodada's back.
That's right. What did we say last night? 2/3 of the of the earth is covered by water. The other remaining 1/3 is covered by Forte.
I was not here. I was not here doing this yesterday. That was Ben.
First pitch misses, ball 1.
No, actually, I think that was
me.
You said that?
Tom said it. I just passed it on to the listeners.
Tom
So 1 ball and no strike count to Forte. There's a big swing and a miss.
Like, Tom had to say that.
Evens it at 1-1.
Like, how would Blake think of that?
Wow. Tell me how you really feel. So 1 ball and 1 strike count. Next pitch. That one's going to be fouled back. So Forte will be down in the count at 1 ball and 2 strikes. And Wilmsmeyer in the on-deck circle, then Rocker Bomber. If they could reach safely, Fuller would be due up. Then after him would be Gorling.
Okay.
So 1 ball, 2 strike count. Next pitch. That one way outside.
What's that, guys? I have to go have a conversation with Ashley.
So 2 ball, 2 strike count now. Tomlin looks back in. 2-2 offering. That one's going to hit Forte. As it's going to hit him on the backside, so he will jog on down to first base with a hit by pitch.
So
he will be on first base with a hit by pitch, so he's given a free base. Now this will be Wilmsmeyer. He singled his last time up. Flew out to center field, had a single to lead off his first at bat of the game, so he's 2 for 3 on the day.
Scroll this up. I'm going to put it up there so when it's break time, we can look at the map.
So that ball in the dirt. Ball 1.
Bleh.
Wilmsmeyer
What's happened? What's on my
is
mic?
ahead in the count at 1 ball and no strikes.
I have a squishy mic.
He'll dig back in.
Squishy.
1-0 offering on its way. That one way upstairs. Catcher acts like he's going to throw back.
Can anyone hear me out there?
I think they can. I can hear you. So Donis will take a lead at first base.
And then
now Tomlin throw over to first base. Forte back safely. That was a pretty high throw over there to first base.
Yeah, if he didn't catch that, then he would probably run to second.
So Forte will take another lead at first base.
Flash.
Wilmsmeyer ahead by 2-0. Another throw back to first. Forte back safely.
Yeah, Adonis, if you ever listen to this, shout out.
So 2 balls and no strikes.
Now we're talking about Capital Laundry. Okay.
Yeah, 'cause they keep
we
their
wouldn't be a
uniforms
team
looking great.
without you guys.
That one way outside. That makes it a 3-0 count. You guys.
You guys.
So 3 balls and no strikes. Again, Wilmsmeyer will dig back in. He'll cock the bat, says he's ready. Tomlin
Let's
looks
see if
in.
you get
3-0
funny
offering.
about this.
That one upstairs. 4-pitch walk issued
Blake.
to Wilmsmeyer. So he will be standing on first base with a walk. That'll put Forte down at second base. There's now runners on first and second. This will be catcher
Ashley,
TJ Rocker Bomber. As he will step in. He's 0 for 3 tonight, so a good time for him to get out of the 0 for 3 night he's got so far with 2 runners on with first and second. That's Forte on second, Wilmsmeyer on first.
Blake, want to know something?
What? The Rocker Bomber will dig back in. First pitch way outside. Ball 1.
I was going to talk about the big mouth bass.
About Bruno?
Uh-oh, yeah, we don't talk about Bruno.
So 1 ball, no strike count.
What?
And Tomlin checks the runner at second. 1-0 offering. There's a ball hit a mile in the air, but foul.
Foul. Bye.
Rocker Bomber, if he could connect with that, get it out.
What the heck? That sounded like the car was like,
somebody's car got hit over there.
Hit?
So 1 ball, 1 strike count.
Did you say hit?
Yeah, that was what the sound effect was the car alarm going off. So 1 ball, 1 strike count.
Someone broke into their car. It does that when someone tries to break into their car.
The 1-1 offering. That one's going to be a ball that's hit into right field, and right fielder will track it down. Everybody's got a tag, and Forte is going to try to take second. He'll be out there. Wilmsmeyer will take second as it's a double play. As Forte out at third as a bullet from Pickering at right field. So Rocker Bomber out number 1. Forte out number 2. This will be Luke Fuller stepping in now. That goes as a fly out to right field.
Hey, Blake.
Hold on a second, and then goes as a gun down at third base. So 2 outs here, runner on second base. First pitch to Fuller outside, ball 1. So 1 ball, no strike count. Again, 2 outs here. Wilmsmeyer on second base. Gorling in the on-deck circle. Wilmsmeyer's going to take third, swing and a miss there. They'll let Wilmsmeyer take third base.
Yes, we have somebody on third. It's amazing. It's a miracle.
So he will get a stolen base. As Fuller now has an even count of 1 ball and 1 strike. So it is a 7-3 lead. There's going to be a ball. That one's going to get down into right field and will score the run.
By the way,
so that makes
people who are listening, tell your friends, tell everybody to come join us on Saturday and Sunday. Right, Blake?
That's right. So that's an RBI single. As Fuller takes it into right field. Gorling will be due up now, the first baseman. He's 1 for 3. Yeah, we've got all kinds of fun things planned Saturday and Sunday. On Saturday, it's family fun night. Kids can run the bases after the game. Players will be there to take pictures, sign autographs, have some fun. Then Sunday will be our ice cream social. So we'll have lots of ice cream at the ballpark. Have a good time here. You can come out, get some ice cream.
Yep, and join us on our podcast.
Broadcast,
whoever cares.
New pitcher in the ball game here. We'll try to see who that is as soon as he turns around, if he ever does turn around. 20 is his number. Who's number 20?
Who is number 20, actually?
So 20 is Justin Agnor.
Oh, I know Justin. Justin Atnip.
So Agnor, a sophomore at William Jewell. He is a right-hander, 5'9", 970-pounder from Liberty, Missouri is where he calls home. Claire, I think you need to
take therapy.
You need to go rally up the fans. You need to go have the interns give you that flag and run up and down and get the fans excited, get them on their feet.
Oh, I think I was going to go get the flag. Bye, guys.
Claire's going to try to rally the Renegades and the fans up. So Agnor will be the new pitcher in for the Griffons as he enters here. His team ahead. The Griffons ahead by a score of 7-4. You got to go ask him to get it. Because you got to run around and cheer him on. So 1 ball and 1 strike count on the board with 2 outs.
Yeah, there's no way I'm going to ask them. I'm too shy. I'm too shy to ask them. Like, I give a shout out to the people who gave me the snow bun.
Agnor again.
Last time, no.
Agnor again on the mound, coming in relief effort here in the bottom of the 7th inning.
Ashley, can you come with me to go ask them if I can come with the flag?
Well, you missed it now. You'll have to wait till the next inning. So this will be Carter Gorley, the first baseman. Again, he's 1 for 3 as a single, hit into a 5-3 putout, as well as flew out into center field.
I literally love the snow bun.
Does it say anything else besides no?
No.
Are you sure?
No.
So Gorley will be at bat now, has a runner on first base. 2 outs. First pitch in there, called strike 1. Claire, it sounds like you got somebody in your pocket.
It's Justin Bieber.
So 0-1 offering. How do you know who Bieber is?
Guys, I've listened to his songs.
That one called strike 2. He was before your time. He was.
For the last time, no.
So 0-2 offering will be forthcoming on its way from Agnor. That one going to be swung on and missed.
Oh, it landed!
Number 3. So that will be the inning, but the Renegades were able to score one run, so they still trail by a score of 7-4. As we'll take a quick break and be back. You're listening to exclusive coverage of Renegades baseball here on the Show Me Sports Network.
I wish you guys were here.
Serving the capital city and the surrounding area for 70 years, Animal Medical Center strives to provide the best possible medical service for your pet in a caring atmosphere. To promote quality healing and preventative care in a fear-free environment, Animal Medical Center of Jefferson City is a full-service veterinary hospital. Whether your pet has fur, feathers, or scales, Dr. Greg Boyer and Dr. Kayla Terry have the experience and expertise to treat complex medical conditions as well as providing annual well checks and vaccinations. Animal Medical Center of Jefferson City is the only veterinary hospital in the capital city accredited by the American Animal Hospital Association. To schedule an appointment, call the team at Animal Medical Center of Jefferson City at 573-636-4626.
Running out of some of your favorite Avon products and haven't seen an Avon brochure in quite some time? No need to worry. Avon Independent Sales Representative Michelle Carty can help with your Skin So Soft makeup, jewelry, fragrance, and skincare needs. Avon now carries cleaning supplies, clothing, daily essentials, and several small LG electronic items. You now have the opportunity to shop online 24/7 and have your order shipped directly to your front door by shopping with Michelle at mcarty.avonrepresentative.com or find her on Facebook by searching Avon Carty.
We go to the top of the 8th inning. Wilson still on the mound for the Renegades, as this will be Gray, Schneider, and Pickering will be the 3 due up. Now Wilson has to find a way to get out of the inning here, preferably 1-2-3 fashion, give his team a chance to try to plate some more runs as they trail by a score of 7-4.
Sorry, guys. Me and Ashley were jamming out to Baby by Justin Bieber.
That one misses ball 1. Are you guys some Bieber believers?
We don't like his, yeah, we have. That is a new one.
So 1 ball, no strike count.
Justin Bieber, yeah, I don't think he would be listening. I think we'd be on a world tour right now.
That one misses 2-0. Isn't he sick or something?
Huh?
Didn't he have, like, some sort of injury or something? Yeah. I think he's at home recuperating.
What does that mean?
2-0 offering, misses ball 3.
Pretty young. Now he's like 30.
Is that old?
My mom was 40, so probably pretty young.
I don't think you're supposed to tell how old your mom is.
What? Are you talking about your mom?
She already said it.
No, it was not 40. It was like 40 something.
3-1 offering, that one upstairs, so a 5-pitch walk issued to the leadoff batter.
I don't know. My dad's like 40 something.
This will be Jason Snyder, the third baseman. Your mom is just probably so happy you're sharing all this information about her with our listeners.
That she likes margaritas?
So runner on first base now. 7-4 game in favor of the Griffons. Wilson's next offering. Downstairs gets away from Rocker Bomber. They'll let the runner go to second.
Know it.
Claire, I hope you don't get me in trouble. Your mom might say to never let you on the broadcast again after tonight.
I'm not going to get in trouble.
I might have to. That's what I said. I might be in trouble. So 1 ball, no strike count.
She's probably dying laughing.
She probably is too. I
Duh.
agree. 1 ball, no strike count. Wilson looks back in, runner on second, nobody out. That one's going to be fouled back, so we'll leave the count of 1 ball, 1 strike.
Oh my God, that just freaked me out. I was like, Easton, no one?
See, I told you.
Yeah, but not my mom. No, they went separate cars. My brother took the Camry. My mom took the Pilot.
Of course, don't you know
Get
that?
Get it right!
He walked.
My dad drives. No, my dad
too.
drives the Equinox.
He drives the ice ski car.
You have an Equinox? You have an Equinox?
Hey, you gotta be careful. They like to burn oil and shell the motor. We had an Equinox.
Sorry about the Camry company. Sorry about the
2-1 offering to Wilson.
company.
That one a little chin music. Max Schneider
Sorry
off.
Sorry for the Toyota company. Sorry for the Honda company. Sorry for the
just
Equinox company.
Yeah, but Equinox is a brand new car. Who makes it?
God. It's true.
3-1 offering. That one's going to be found back.
Who's Teach?
The catcher. Oh, you just jinxed him.
Wait.
So 3 balls, 2 strikes.
Jinx? He said jinx, so.
That's something to ask your teacher about on Monday.
The con swaps?
And what jinx means.
Jinx means when you say buy me a soda, jinx buy me a soda, it reverses the curse. But if you just say jinx, then you can't talk till someone says your name 3 times.
So 3-2 pitch, that one upstairs.
But if you talk before that, then no, then you have the jinx curse.
Hey, there's your dad. Are you gonna give him a high five?
Yeah, he ain't gonna. Hey, give me 2, give me 2, give me 2.
So we're going to have a pitching change here.
Oh.
We're going to take a quick break and be right back. As you're listening to exclusive coverage of Renegades Baseball here on the Show Me Sports Network.
At the Boone County Journal, we're with you all the way. We know that you're more than just a subscriber. You're an employer. You're a parent. You're a neighbor. Most importantly, you're a community member. It's our goal to provide you with the latest news, sports, opinions, obituaries, classifieds, and more to keep you informed about your community. To find out more about the Boone County Journal or to subscribe, call 573-657-2334 or visit bocojoe.com. The Boone County Journal. We're with you all the way.
At Centurion Cares, for more than 3 decades, their focus has been on exceeding customer expectations for contact center software solutions. Their innovative communication solutions include utility interactive voice response software that allows for smart communication features that let your utility deliver superior customer service 24/7. They also provide other streamlined services like automatic call distribution, automated customer callback, reporting, and quality assurance. To find out more about how Centurion Cares can help your business, call them at 727-421-5300 or look them up online at centurioncares.com. Centurion Cares, innovative communication solutions.
Well, we have a pitching change now, as this will be a new addition to the pitching staff, I guess would be the best way to word it. This is Jackson Lovich, a 6'4", 180-pound middle infielder from Overland Park, Kansas. Now turned pitcher, part-time pitcher, righty across the board. He is a Mizzou Tiger where he plays his college ball, so he is now coming in here in the top of the 8th inning. So Lovich on the mound here as he will face the right fielder, and Andrew Pickering be the first batter he will face. And nobody out with 2 runners on here as we play in the top of the 8th inning. 7-4 ball game in favor of the Griffons. First offering from Lovich, that one fouled straight back. Lovich is a part-time pitcher now, we found out. Full-time baseball player. So he is ahead in the count, and no balls and 1 strike. That one bit inside, evens the count, 1 ball, 1 strike. So 1 ball, 1 strike to count. Lovich will check the runner at second. Now the Mizzou Tiger turned Renegade. That one misses. Ball 2. I guess he's still a Tiger, just changing the stripes here for the Renegades mustache here for the summer before he goes back to Mizzou in the fall. The 2-ball, 1 strike on its way. That one's going to be hit a mile in the air. As coming over at third is Fuller to make the grab for out number 1. So now this will be designated here to Luke Piazza as new baseballs come into the home plate umpire. Jack Matashak carries those out. Lovich again coming in relief effort here on the mound as we play in the top of the 8th inning.
I just came back.
And they're called strike 1.
I just came back to get another ring pop. Thing is, the concession stand lady, she said she was going to pay for it.
Well, that's awful. Did you tell her thank you?
Yeah, duh.
0-1 offering. That one's going to be a ball, a little blooper. Coming in is Wilmsmeyer. He'll make the grab for out number 2. Yeah, Lovich needs to think about making more than just an occasional start. I said he was a part-time pitcher, we found out. He maybe needs to be a 3-quarter pitcher here.
Yeah.
So now this will be shortstop Connor Culp will step in. Culp will step in here. Again, right-handed batter. He had his strikeout his last 2 times at bat, flew out to right field, then took a walk his first at bat. First pitch, that one missed outside, ball 1. Again, 2 outs, 2 runners on here. Griffons leading by a score of 7-4. 1 ball, no strike count. Levich's next pitch, that one upstairs, got away from him. Takes the count to 2 balls, no strikes. So 2-0 count. In here as we play in the top of the 8th inning. 2 runners on. Next pitch. That one's going to be hit off the end of the bat. Right fielder Perkins going in on it. He'll diving grab, make it in foul territory. They say.
It was a
that
foul,
he did not.
It was a foul, though. Why is it, well, how
They
did
say he
make
dropped
it,
it, so.
Okay, so I was like, if he made a home, how is that a foul?
Yeah, everybody has to go back to where they were as Perkins makes a diving try. It looked like he caught it from here, but I guess it popped out of his glove. So 2 balls and 1 strike. Again, 2 outs here in the top of the 8th inning we play.
Hop, hop.
Lovich looks back in. 2-1 offering. That one's going to be ripped off the top of the dugout. That sent all the Renegades seeking cover there. As 50 of them were asleep, they're awake now.
I think, I'm not sure if they try to hit it. If they try to hit it, I would be like, if we were winning, if it was just a reverse card, I'd be like, well, duh, you'd be mad and hit us.
So 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Next pitch. Now on a bit upstairs, we'll go full.
My blister's not looking any better.
Just got to keep watching it. It's probably from
My
all that.
blister's not getting all that
Probably
better.
from all that slime you messed with today.
My
So
slime.
3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, 2 runners on. Lovich will look back in. He'll check the runner at second. Payoff pitch. Runners go. Swing and a miss. That'll be out number 3 as Lovich comes in and retires the 3 batters that he faces. Now we'll go to the bottom half of the frame. Renegades got to bring some bats and do some work as they trail by a score of 7-4. I'll take a quick break and be back. You're listening to exclusive coverage, Renegades Baseball here on the Show Me Sports Network.
When things come out of left field, having a game plan matters. Farmers Insurance has over 90 years of experience helping people play through every stage of the game. We've seen almost everything, so we know how to cover almost anything. Talk to Farmers Agent Christopher Scott at 573-896-0131 to see how I can help you stay in the game. That's Christopher Scott at 573-896-0131.
We are farmers. Bum, ba-dum, bum, 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 bum.
Underwritten by Farmers Truck Fire Insurance Exchanges and Affiliates. Products not available in every state.
Last Sentinel Firearms is your federally licensed and registered Type 7 FFL manufacturer dealer in Missouri, providing quality products to all types of sports enthusiasts, law enforcement, and individuals across the nation. Orders are currently being fulfilled, offering custom-built pistols and rifles from the AR platform made right here in Missouri. Visit their website at lastsentinelfirearms.com or call them at 417-684-7202 to find out what they've got for you. Last Sentinel Firearms, you are your last line of defense. We go to the bottom of the 8th inning. Again, Renegades have some work they got to do as they trail by a score of 7-4. Due up would be batters 6, 7, and 8. That'll be Wagner, Ott, and Perkins. If they can reach safely, then it would be Nolf. Then we'd go back to the top of the lineup. Again, Renegades trail by a score of 7-4. Agnor still on the mound in his second inning of work for the Griffons. I think he's got one more pitch, then we should be set for action here in the bottom of the 8th. And hopefully you're enjoying tonight's broadcast just after the 10 o'clock hour here on the Show Me Sports Network. Blake Gazaway here with you. Lost my co-broadcaster for the moment. There's Amelia. She's off running around right now, so hopefully you're enjoying tonight's broadcast. We appreciate you tuning in. Always glad to hear from our listeners. We've heard from a few of you guys. We appreciate it, so hopefully you enjoy the broadcast. Just not liking the score right now as it's in favor of the Griffons instead of the Renegades. First pitch, that one on the outside part of the plate for strike one, so Wagner will be down in the count at no balls and one strike. Next offering, that one outside upstairs, evens the count to 1 ball and 1 strike. Wagner walked his last time up, otherwise 0 for 2, struck out and had a 4-3 putout. So 1 ball, 1 strike count. That one misses outside. That'll take it to 2 balls and 1 strike. And the catcher in Noakes had it squeak out of his glove, so he's got to go track that down. That will miss as well, so that takes it 3 balls and 1 strike. Again, looking back in is Agnor. 3 balls, 1 strike count. Next pitch on its way. That one upstairs, so a leadoff walk issued to Wagner. Now this will be Colby Ott. He walked his last time up, struck out, and then popped out to the shortstop, so he will step in here on the right-hand side of the plate. Again, his team trails by a score of 7-4. So next pitch, that'll be the first one Ott here. Next pitch of the inning, that one way upstairs and outside, ball 1. So Ott will be ahead in the count of 1 ball and no strikes. So Ott will dig back in, takes a couple of practice cuts. Now he'll windmill the bat. Now swing it at his waist a couple times. Now he's set. Agnor looks in. He'll get the sign. 1-2 offering. That one misses just a bit upstairs, a bit inside. Takes the count to 2 balls and no strikes. Brennan Perkins in the on-deck circle for the Renegades. Again, 2 balls, no strikes. Next pitch. That one's going to be a ball ripped foul down the third base line. That would have been extra bases had that been fair. That would have been down in the corner for sure. So 2-1 offering. There's a big swing and a miss. They'll throw down to first base. That's close, but they say ball squirted out anyways with Wagner's back safely. So 2 balls, 2 strikes. Again, Ott will step back in. Wagner on first base after getting the leadoff walk. Agner's 2-2 offering will be on its way here momentarily. Now it comes to plate. There's a ball hit into left field. Left fielder coming in. He'll make the grab. He dropped it, so everybody will be safe as that was down around his ankles, and he could not put the glove on it. And that'll be a walk and then a single issued on. Well, this will be Brennan Perkins, the right fielder, stepping in now. So the Renegades trying to get something going here. As Perkins, the right fielder, he had that 2 RBI single his last time up, so it'd be another good time to follow that up with another one. As 2 runners on, nobody out here. We play in the bottom of the 8th inning. Agner will check the runner at second. Now he'll deliver home. There's going to be a ball hit to left field. Left fielder going back on it, going back. He'll make the grab at the warning track. Everybody's going to go back. Well, that was a long ride. Perkins gave it a ride, but ran out of steam as it got to the warning track. Now this will be a pinch hitter here. So this will be Nolan Drill. As Drill, 5'11", 195-pound sophomore. He's from Cortland, Minnesota. Right-handed batter. Right-handed thrower. So 2 on, 1 out here as he steps in. Drill does have a home run on the season. That one inside part of the plate, strike 1. So no ball, 1 strike. 1 out here. Runners on second and first. 0-1 offering from Agnor will be forthcoming. He'll check the runner, second look in. That one down in the dirt. That evens the count at 1 ball and 1 strike. So Drill will step out, work the pine tar a little bit. Now he'll step back in. He's got a 1-1 count, 1 out here. Agnor again, long look in at second, 1-1 offering. Drill's going to lift that one. Center fielder coming in on it. He'll come in, still coming in. Now he'll make the grab. Runners will tag. They won't go, as that'll be out number 2. So now we go back to the top of the lineup in Adonis Forte. He will be the batter now with 2 outs, 2 runners on. So Forte steps in on the left-hand side of the plate. Here in the bottom of the 8th inning, again 2 runners on, 2 outs. He was hit by a pitch his last time up, walked before that, had a single and a walk in his 4 at-bats. That one down central, strike 1.
What are you doing?
Turning you down a little bit so you don't want to scream in them. So 0-1 offering on its way. That one downstairs, so that'll take the count to 1 ball and 1 strike.
Honestly, a Claire Bear would break the screen.
It might. So 1 ball, 1 strike count. Again, 2 runners on. It's Wagner at second, Odd at first. Agnor checks the runners. That one's an outside, but called strike 2.
Blake, tell me, would a Claire Bear break the screen?
Yes.
Wait, what did you say?
Yes. So 1 ball, 2 strike count. Again, 2 outs here, 2 runners on.
That's just
Forte digs back in. Left-handed batter gets a right-handed pitcher. That one downstairs.
Blake,
runner's going to go to third. Throw is there. They say he's safe, so double steal. As a catcher cannot believe it. That it bounced across home plate, so that evens the count of 2 balls and 2 strikes. Again, double steal on, as that will put Wagner at third base. Ott will be over at second base.
Blake, when you said that, I was like, what did you say? That gives you a guy?
Sure.
That gives you a guy?
So 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Again, runners at second and third now, so in scoring position. As Forte represents the tying run at home plate. There's going to be a ball fouled back.
We still need to talk
that
about
will even the count at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Again, center fielder Ty Wilmsmeyer is in the on-deck circle. He would come to bat if Forte would reach base here some way, somehow.
Guys.
And Forte represents the tying run here. So the Renegades are down 7-4. That one is going to be inside, swung on and miss, held on to. That'll be out number 3.
For the
As that will end the inning.
For the people
Forte is
that are watching.
Laughing
For the
there.
people-
So that will take us to the end of the inning as we'll go to the 9th
For the
inning.
people are watching.
You're listening to exclusive
What's a
coverage
cotton
of
ball?
Renegades baseball here on the
What's a
Show Me
cotton
Sports Network.
swab?
MoX
What's a
Stop
cotton-
and Norm Direct is back better than ever. Much more than your #1 ground shuttle transportation service to St. Louis Airport. Yes! MoX Stop and Norm Direct is Mid-Missouri's leader in premier group travel. Sporting events, concerts, wedding receptions, the lake, winery trips, Branson, plaza shopping, reunions, pub crawls. Group sizes from 1 to 100 or beyond. We do it all. Remember, we want you to ride MoX Stop and Norm Direct.
The following public service announcement is brought to you by the Eddie Gaedel Society, Jefferson City Chapter 10, doing little things to make a big difference.
Want to make a big difference in your community? Be kind to others, drive safely, and put litter in its proper place.
Join us in celebrating Eddie Gaedel's historic Major League appearance as a member of the St. Louis Browns by doing something nice for someone today.
Take a walk, Eddie.
Lovich in for his second inning of work now as he retired the 3 batters in order that he saw. This will be top of the 9th inning. It'll be batters 7, 8, and 9. It'll be Noakes, Strobel, and DeLeon. Catcher Grant Noakes will step in. He had an RBI single his last time up. Also has another single in the top of the 2nd and struck out and has a 6-3 putout. So top of the 9th inning we play here.
Here comes a fire truck.
The Griffons ahead by a score of 7-4. As looking back in, on the mound is Lovich. So a long look in. Now he'll get the sign he's looking for from Rocker Bomber. First pitch on its way. That one in there called strike 1. So Noakes will be down in the count and no balls and 1 strike. Well, they do sound like they're coming here to watch the game. That pitch downstairs.
That would be amazing. Maybe they could join our broadcast.
Even the count, 1 ball, 1 strike. They're going up the hill there for somewhere.
Maybe for house.
So 1 ball, 1 strike count. Next pitch from Lovich. That one upstairs. Misses, ball 2.
It's maybe Taos. Maybe going to Taos. Well,
I don't know. I didn't know how to say it, so I for sure
the
don't know how to
fire
find
truck
it.
might be going to Taos, okay?
2-1 offering. That one downstairs. That makes it 3-1. So 3 balls, 1 strike count. Yeah, this is batter 7, 8, and 9 due up. So Noakes, Strobel, and DeLeon. That one outside, so leadoff walk issued to Noakes. So now this will be left fielder Jacob Strobel will be stepping in. And 7-4 score in favor of the Griffons as they lead the Renegades here as we play in the top of the 9th inning. Lovich on the mound. That's Jackson Lovich on the mound for the Renegades. First pitch, the show bunt. Does Strobel take it back for ball 1? So Strobel again.
At the Bananas field, they don't really have bunts, so
There is no
that was
bunts,
for
you're
him.
right.
That would not be
So
good.
he'll show bunt again. He'll lay it down. As
tries,
Rocker Bomber
and he
will
tries.
glove and slip and,
And he
fall.
slips. Slippy slip.
So he
He's
slips
ice.
as he was trying to get that ball.
He's
Was
on ice.
Trying to make the turn to throw down to first base. So everybody will be safe.
Yep, but the thing is, He's slipping on ice.
So this will be Mo De Leon, the center fielder, coming in. So 2 runners on, nobody out here as we play in the top of the 9th inning. As Lovich will look back at second base. Now he'll look home and get the sign from Rocker Bomber. Good to see him back behind home plate. First pitch, that one outside, ball 1. So when he slipped, I was hoping he got his ankle out from under him. So he was trying to turn. He was running towards third base, trying to field it and throw back to first base. Was able to kick those legs out and be just fine. That one's going to be popped up in the air. It'll get out of play. That'll leave the count at 1 ball and 1 strike. So Lovich again trying to work out of the jam here with 2 on, nobody out here in the top of the 9th inning. 7-4 score in favor of the Griffons. So
That was a really loud ball.
Lovich looks back in. That it was. It hit on the roof right above us.
Yeah, it was really, really loud.
He'll check the runner at second base. Now that one goes in as De Leon shows bunt but pulls it back for ball 2. So 2 balls, 1 strike count. Again, nobody out here with 2 runners on. So Lovich will look back in. He'll get the sign. He'll check the runner on second. Long look in there. Still looking in. Now his 2-1 offering. De Leon will show bunt. He takes that one for strike 2. So again, runners at first and second. Mo De Leon digs back in. Lovich on the mound.
Do you think we're going to win?
We got some work to do before we can win, but it's possible. That one's going to be way outside, so we'll go full at 3 balls and 2 strikes. So we'll have a full count now. And nobody out here in the top of the 9th inning. Runners on first and second base. Payoff pitch on its way. That one's going to be a little blooper. Diving grab and double play as diving grab by Gorling, tagging the base for out number 2. So that goes as a double play as Gorling gets it's the double play there as we'll go back to the top of the lineup as Gorling gets 2 outs now. That pitch downstairs, ball 1 to Chance. Gorling gets a web gem there as he dives after that, makes the grab for out number 1, tags the base for out number 2. That one's going to be a well-hit ball lifted into left field. Wagner going back on it, going back. He'll be at the wall, crash into the wall, but he's got the ball in his glove for out number 3. As despite having the first 2 base runners on the path, they were able to retire and get out of the inning. So we'll go to the bottom half of the inning. You're listening to exclusive coverage of Renegades baseball here on the Show Me Sports Network.
Since 2018, Han Custom Laser Engraving LLC has been specializing in all things custom, using large format, high-powered lasers with some of the most advanced technologies on the market. Anything can become a canvas. This state-of-the-art system makes quick work of custom engraving on cups, glass, tile, wood, acrylic, metal, headstones with endless possibilities. They also offer custom one-of-a-kind signs that are sure to make your design stand out. Find them on Facebook at Han Custom Laser Engraving or call 573-489-8732 to find out more. Han Custom Laser Engraving LLC, a veteran-owned business.
Hi, this is Nick Hoslag, owner of Hoslag Landscape and Design. Every day, my highly trained team of experts works hard to give you the outdoor living area you've been dreaming of. By focusing solely on landscaping and hardscape construction, this has made us the preferred landscape and design company serving Jefferson City and the central Missouri area. Thank you for all your continued support in voting us as winners of the Reader's Choice Awards and Jefferson City's Best multiple years running. When you are ready to begin your dream outdoor project, call us at 573-301-9464 to schedule an estimate or visit hosloglandscape.com.
River Oak Christian Academy has been providing a strong biblical foundation and academic excellence within a Christian environment to students for more than 16 years. Located in Jefferson City, River Oak Christian Academy offers kinder prep through 7th grade with 8th grade to be added in the 2023-2024 school year. River Oak Christian Academy's primary goal is the discipleship of the next generation to impact the world for Christ. Average class sizes are just 16 students with a student body composed of families from over 30 area churches. Kinder prep offerings include 3 and 5 full-day sessions, with kindergarten offering a half-day and full-day programs. To find out more about River Oak Christian Academy, call them at 573-634-3983.
We go to the bottom of the 9th inning, so it's do or die time right now for the Renegades as they trail by a score of 7-4. They've got to produce at least 3 runs to tie it up, maybe force extra. If they produce 4, they would win in walk-off fashion. Blake Gasaway here with you from the Doc and Norm Direct broadcast booth. Remember, go riding with Doc and Norm, Mid-Missouri's leader in premier group travel. Group sizes from 1 to 100 or beyond. They do it all. Doc and Norm also the official transportation provider of the Renegades. They get us to our road games safely, efficiently, but most importantly in style. To book your spot for your next adventure, call them at 573-256-1991 or email reservations at moexpress.com. So this will be batters 2, 3, and 4. Wilmsmeyer, Rocker Bomber, and Fuller would be the 3 due up. That first pitch, that one hit a mile in the air, but popped it up. As center fielder coming in on it, Wilmsmeyer will be out. 1 pitch, 1 out. So now it'll be a catcher and TJ Rocker Bomber as Rocker Bomber comes in. Hit into a double play earlier. Strikeout. Pop out to short. Well, he's due a hit right now. He has 1 out to work with. He's going to blister a ball. That's going to get through the gap and get to the fence as he'll be on his way to second base as he will be in there standing up with a 1-out double. Just like I said, he was due a hit. He got it right there. So he's trying to get the rally going for the Renegades as that will be a 1-out double as this will be third baseman and Luke Fuller stepping in.
I just drank my water bottle. That's a weight. It's literally water bottle weight.
Looks good. So Luke Fuller steps in, 1 out here, and a runner on second base. That's Rocker Bomber. As Agnor on the mound, he'll check the runner at second. Again, Griffons leading 7-4. That one's going to be inside, almost hit Fuller. So that'll be ball 1. Fuller will step back in. As 1 ball, no strike count. Again, 1 out here. In the bottom of the 9th inning. 1-0 offering. That one's also inside. Looked like that might have grazed Fuller on the way by, but they do not say that it hit him. They actually say it's a strike, so 1 ball and 1 strike. They'll have an even count. Agnor again looks in. Rocker Bomber on second base, takes a good lead there. They're not holding him on. 1-1 offering. That one upstairs. Fuller has to duck out of the way of that. So that makes it 2 balls and 1 strike. Again, 1 out here in the inning. Agnor looks back in. 2-1 offering on its way. That one bounces across home plate. So now we'll go 3 balls and 1 strike to Fuller. In the on-deck circle would be Carter Gorling. He represents the tying run of the ball game here. So Fuller will dig back in. So check on the runner at second base does Agnor. 3-1. That one upstairs. So a walk issued to Fuller as that one high. So now this will be Carter Gorling. So Gorling represents the tying run here as runners on first and second, 1 out. As Gorling, the first baseman, does have a single in the game, otherwise 1 for 4. So he's got 2 runners on here. Agnor looks in, gets the sign, checks the runner at second. Now they're holding Rocker Bomber a bit. That one's going to be a well-hit ball. Left fielder coming in on it, still coming in on it. He'll camp under it, make the grab for out number 2. So the Renegades down to their last out as this will be left fielder Cole Wagner. He walked his last time up. Wagner actually walked the last 2 at-bats he had. So he will step in. He has 2 on and 2 out here as we play just shy of 10:30. Blake Gasway here on the Show Me Sports Network, coming to you from the Doc and Norm Direct broadcast booth. Again, 2 on, 2 out. Wagner will have his first pitch for Magnor. That one's going to be a bouncing ball, ripped foul down the first base line. So he'll be down in the count. No balls and 1 strike. Again, he will step back in here, down in the count 0-1. Renegades down to the last 2 strikes. 0-1 offering for Magnor will be on its way. That one's going to be a ball. It's going to get down. They're going to send the runner home as he gets into left field. So 1 run will score. Runners will be on first and second as Wagner gets the 2-out RBI singles. He hits a little blooper into left field, so that cuts that lead down to 2. It's now 7-5. So now this will be Colby Ott. Colby Ott, the shortstop, called up to do the exact same thing that Wagner just did, trying to drive in some runs. He does represent the game-winning run at home plate now. 2 outs, though, on the board. 2 runners on. Agnor's next pitch. That one's going to be a bouncing ball back to Agnor. He'll glove. He'll toss to first. Actually, he'll take it to first base. And that will be the ball game as that goes for out number 3. It goes as a 1 unassisted, so that takes us to the end of the ball game as the Renegades fall by a score of 7-5 here to the Griffons. We're going to take a quick break and be back as you're listening to exclusive coverage Renegades baseball here on the Show Me Sports Network.
Creating custom, handcrafted woodworking projects has never been easier. Become a member of Sawdust Studios and enjoy 24/7 access to a woodworker's paradise. Outfit with industry-leading professional-grade tools, Sawdust Studios offers endless woodworking possibilities. Don't have woodworking experience? No problem, as Sawdust Studios offers affordable classes from a community of woodworkers, experienced designers, and master craftsmen. Youth classes are also offered for those junior woodworkers. For more information, search Sawdust Studios on Facebook or find them online at sawdust247.com. Sawdust Studios, your community woodshop.
We are State Tech. We are hands-on education. When you choose the #1 2-year college in the country, you know you will be ready for your career. That's why at State Tech we say, from the classroom to your career, we are the employer's choice. We are State Tech.
Throughout the course of any game, different actions stand out to different people. But everyone remembers a walk-off, especially if it's a walk-off wood bat. Handcrafted right here in Missouri, Walk-Off Wood Bat Company bats are made with premium-grade maple, ash, and birch, fully customizable to make it truly yours. From the length and weight to the barrel and handle color, you're able to customize every feature of your wood bat, including personalized engraving with a 45-day warranty. In addition to selling custom handcrafted bats, they also offer a selection of bat accessories, including lizard skin bat grips and batting gloves. To help find your confidence at the plate, give Walk-Off Wood Bat Company a call at 816-261-1014 or visit wowbats.com.
Well, the Renegades unable to come back and walk that one off for the win as they fall by a final of 7-5 as they drop that game to the Nevada Griffons. Their record drops for the Renegades to 6-9. For the Griffons, they move to 5-14 on the season. As tough night for the Renegades. These two teams will match up tomorrow as they will be on the road at Nevada. So same two teams, a different location. Ben Schmidt will have the call of that game as he will have that from Nevada. For a game about 6:40, 6:45 with first pitch coming at 7 o'clock. So he will have the duties for those games tomorrow night as I will be unable to make the road trip. So he will have coverage of that. But hopefully the Renegades looking to split the doubleheader. Not doubleheader, the two-game series, I should say. As game one again going in favor of the Griffons game 2 tomorrow in Nevada. So that's going to do it for our broadcast here, as until we talk to you tomorrow night with pregame about 6:40, 6:45. First pitch at 7 o'clock for the Show Me Sports Network. I'm Blake Gasaway. Until we're on the air tomorrow, so long and have a great evening.
You've been listening to the biggest and absolute best game coverage in mid-Missouri on the exclusive home for Jefferson City Renegades baseball, the Show Me Sports Network and the Renegades Radio Network. The Show Me Sports Network broadcast crew are the ones that know your Renegades the best. Exclusive coverage of Jefferson City Renegades baseball has been brought to you by Animal Medical Center of Jefferson City, Avon with Michelle Carty, Boone County Journal, Centurion Cares, Christopher Scott, Farmers Insurance, Doc and Norm Direct, Eddie Goodell Society, Han Custom Laser Engraving, LLC, Hoslog Landscaping and Design, Last Sentinel Firearms, Retrieving Freedom, River Oak Christian Academy, Sawdust Studios, State Tech of Missouri, and Walk Off Wood Bat Company. We hope you've enjoyed the broadcast. Join us anytime on the web at ShowMeSportsNetwork.com or find us on Facebook by searching the Show Me Sports Network. The Show Me Sports Network and the Renegades Radio Network, your exclusive home for Jefferson.
Serving fans throughout the Midwest and even more around the world, this is the Show Me Sports Network. The preceding was an exclusive broadcast property presentation of the Show Me Sports Network and was a high-fidelity, all-digital broadcast. This broadcast is copyright by the Show Me Sports Network for the private use of our audience. Any other use of this broadcast without the Show Me Sports Network's written consent is prohibited.